We're live. Thank God we don't have the cameras on us right now. Look at me. I got like a double zit thing going in here, and
I am probably not on anyone's stand. I was probably on yours.
it's horrible. Oh, Justini, you're so smart.
There we are.
Look, it's perfect. Oh my God, look, 31 people joined us even before we were on. Hello, everybody. Okay, why don't we see one comment? There we go. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. I'm looking forward to tonight too.
Why is this thing so far down? Usually isn't it up?
I know, so let's Facebook does a lot of this kind of stuff. Oh, didn't want to do that now, did we? Well, this is going to really suck for you.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, why is it so small tonight?
I don't know.
Yeah, usually we don't have all this.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
Alrighty, you're all scrolling.
Oh, Justine could see like one comment at a time because for some reason our top is covered. Oh God, like what was that?
I don't.
You're gonna have to go back. Use your finger, Justine. No, use your finger. It's much faster. Yeah,
Wow, where'd it go?
right there.
I've been out of town and this is my first class coming back. I was having
Oh,
withdrawal.
good. We have withdrawals too, and we don't do it.
What? No, kidding. Kidding, people. So glad to have been missing classes, taking Vampire Daisy camping.
I love that. Did someone just say Fanster Friday? That's good. Who just said that? Fanster Friday. I like that a lot.
I didn't even see that. Sandy McFarland.
Sandy McFarland. I love that.
Oh.
What do you mean? I'm not even a commentator, and I'm not reading things, and I saw that.
I'm scrolling back and forth.
I saw that, and you didn't even see that?
No.
Oh.
Like you just watch now, 4 comments came in. Now we can only see 2 of them.
And we'll just keep scrolling. We'll bring closer to you.
So-
Our top of our scroll is like totally gone, so Justine can only see like 2
So
comments
if I
at a time.
miss something, you ask a question and I don't read it, just type it in again and hopefully I'll find it.
They probably are backwards on the colored sheet.
I think the photos are backwards on our colored page tonight.
No, I don't think they are. Why do you think that, Vonda? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, Vonda. Fanster Friday.
Sandy said someone else came up with that name.
They did? Who came up with Fanster Friday? Because I love that too.
I think she said somebody from camping.
Vonda, I think the photos are right. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Been a very long week. We're glad to be here.
Hershey's in the house.
I have to tell you something very exciting. Andy has gone golfing for the weekend, left this morning. Won't be back till Sunday night, so I have the house to myself. I gave Justine the day off today because I didn't think I was going to go in. I thought, oh, I'll just go in for a little bit. I actually got in at 9:30 and stayed till 6. And at 2 o'clock, I called Justine. I said, okay, you just need to come in. It's ridiculous. So she did come in. She was sleeping. I interrupted her sleep. Okay, it's 8:03. We need to get started. Okay, so lots of stuff today. These cards, I'm going to tell you right now.
The list is backwards, somebody said.
The crystal list, maybe that is backwards. Hold on. Yep, you're absolutely right. Vonda, you smart girl. Okay, you're right. The crystal list is backwards. Here, I'll show everybody that in a second. Thank you, Vonda. Okay, so now let me correct something first. Right here, if everyone looks at their thing, their color sheet, Vonda is correct. These crystals are for here. These crystals are for here. So the crystals need to be switched. So if you follow along with that and pay attention, that needs to be switched. You're absolutely right, Vonda. Yep, so sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to lie. This isn't easy, but it's going to be a very, very long class. Your design kit, I'm sure you've already taken apart your kit. Your design challenge card, we will talk about at the end of the class. So for those of you who are not going to make it through the end, just rewatch and we'll talk about that. And some of you may have already made it, which is fine. But let's go ahead and let's take out our first class, which is going to be wrapped around in a cut above. And we're going to start right there, which is going to be this card right here. So as you guys are taking that out, I'll formally introduce everybody and say welcome. I'm Jennifer with Stamplistic, and Justine's here to my right, who's going to be monitoring the comments. And she's not going to have a good time already because, again, you're only seeing 2 at a time. So if she doesn't see your comment and you really need it said or asked, ask again, okay, please. But these cards are super easy, and when you look at the pictures, I think like with every card, you think, that's okay. But this card, you really have to see this card in person because this card is really, really stunning when you get it done. And I wonder how many people out there already have this done. So with that said, let's start. So this is going to be our first one. We're going to put that there. I'm sorry. Welcome, Jennifer Justine. We're live. So if you need to ask something, if you need to see something up close, we'll bring it up close. We do this every Friday night. This is our last official class, though, until mid-year cheer. And I got to tell you, I'm very excited because we just started ordering everything for mid-year cheer. Oh, my God, it's going to be so much fun. Like, so much fun. It's unbelievable. And we did make 50 extra kits. Although, believe it or not, we sold 4 of them today. So there's still kits available. And once they're now, we're going to have this sold out. We'll take it down, actually. But we are starting to make and assemble kits. And the kits are going to go up probably the Thursday before that weekend. So I think it's going to be like the 23rd or 24th. We'll keep you posted on that. But if we have any newbies in the house, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. I would like to know if there is any newbies in here. So if you're new, kind of let us know because I would like to see that. I'd like to know that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start off. Both of these cards are going to open up from the right-hand side, okay? Both are going to open up from the right. And I need you to make sure that you have a cutter here. A paper cutter is going to be your best friend during this class. Now, everyone liked that card, this card, the Brady Bunch card, which kind of, I think it's very nice, but, I don't know. It's not as elegant as I like it to be. So that's why I went to this card and then the other card, which I thought the other card was really nice. I thought it was more elegant. And then I know you guys were crazy about this card, so we just gave it to there's a design team challenge card. But I think that was a little bit neater than this. And maybe it's the stitching, but we'll talk about all that. But anyhow, super easy card. And basically, we're gonna go through this. But really, what I did is I just kept layering and then layering and layering all this background paper, the mirror sparkle, the sparkle paper, and I think I have some lava paper in here, so I just kept layering it. And because this is a 6x6 and there's 4 quadrants, you know that this is just going to be exactly half the size. So these are all, 3x3 squares. Well, at least the bases, and then we're going to go down from there. So with that said, let's get started. I didn't cut all your 3x3 squares because it would have taken us forever. Instead, I gave you, everyone look up, instead I gave you 3x6 cards. Okay, so that. So all of these long, and actually let's do this. Let's take all these things that are stamped on, and let's just put those to the side, okay? So let's take all your pieces that are stamped on and put those to the side. I just want to work with, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets of 3x6 paper. So you should have a mirror lava, more sparkle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you should have 6 of these total, okay? So everyone just let's pull out these. This is all that I want is this right here. So what we're going to do when we start this, we are going to start, and we are always going to cut this in half. So I always want this to be 3 inches by 3 inches. And like I said, this is cut 3x6. So we're always just going to cut this in half. Now, because I have my little guy here, I need to just kind of fold this so I have a starting point on where I can cut that or bend it, and where I could cut that to an exact 3x3. So I'm just going to fold that in half. You can measure it, and I'm going to cut this. Normally I don't care, but I really want these squares to try to be 3x3. Okay, so let's go ahead and just cut that in half. So you have now 2 3x3 squares. Now, the only way that I determine that we can do this is to do this and adhere it down. Do it and adhere it down. When we get to the second card, we're going to do that one a little bit differently. But for this one, I think for all of us to stay on pace, not right, without being confused, is just to cut and we're going to lay down. So you have, everyone hopefully took this white. I don't know what this is called. This is the Mirror Lava, but it's not white, it's called something else. But you want to take that white and just cut that in half, okay? So did everyone do that? Are you okay?
No, I was watching her. What is she doing?
Nothing. She thinks A and D Y is coming home, so you may want to shut that door. She's waiting for him.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so now with these two cards, hi Kim, now with these two cut pieces, and again, remember the card opens up from right to left, I want you to adhere them on the lower left corner and the top right corner, okay? And you're gonna adhere them flat. So everyone look up. So when and you're gonna adhere them flat, when you have them done, it should look just like this. Lower left, upper right, and adhere them flat. If they overlap in the middle, that's okay, I don't care. So let's go ahead and adhere those. And if anyone has any questions, now's the time to ask. And because we're going to be doing a lot of taping right now, I am going to use my tape runner and not my score tape, which will be fine. So both of these pieces, lower left. And of course, I'm going to use the fold on the side. I'm going to use the side and the bottom to make sure I lay this down flat. Now, when this card is built, you hardly are going to see this piece that we're laying down right now. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to see it. But we still had to put it down.
Ah, someone saw a little pause.
That was our little Rooney, nestled now on the couch. If it was Lemusti, you would have saw only one paw. Get it?
Bernie's still watching the door for Andy.
I know he is. Don't say his name. I said, is Justine coming like 2 minutes before you came? And she sat here and watched that door just like that. Okay, does everybody have that on? Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to build up, I'm going to keep going on with this same square is what I'm going to do. We're going to stay with the left and right. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is I want you to take your dark green. Everyone look up. Everyone look up. No, do we have any criers, Justine? So I want this dark green.
Far, all thumbs up.
Good. Not the lime, the dark green. And I want to do the same thing. So you need to cut it right in half. So again, I'm just going to fold it so I know where to cut. If you want to measure, you can measure.
No making fun of Sweet Lemieux, someone said.
No, we'd never make fun of my Musty. Hard to see, but I'm confident I'll get this right. Okay. Well. So now, before we adhere this, if we adhere this just like this, we're going to cover up, and we're going to cover up that spot. So what we are going to do is we're going to cut this in, and you can do this when you cut it, but we're not going to do it that way. I want this to be a two-step process so we don't screw this up. So we cut this in half. Now I want you to cut 1/8 of an inch off the top and 1/8 of an inch off the bottom or side. So just 1/8 of an inch on the top, 1/8 of an inch on the side. So 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, and 1/8 of an inch.
Karen Plumley said she needs a boat before this rain is over. They have 18 inches of rain since the 22nd.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
That's Texas, though. Robbie keeps sending me wicked pictures of Texas. No, I just want to check this out to make sure that I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Actually, you know what? If you go a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch, you could probably get away with that, too. But you're going to do it on both. So do 1/8 of an inch on both. So 1/8 of an inch on the top, 1/8 of an inch on the side. Just one top and one side. So just the top, not the bottom, and just one side. Okay, makes sense? And those are going to go right on top of that white mirror card that we just did. Just like so. And we're going to adhere that flat. Okay, so everyone look up. So when I adhere that, it should look like that, okay? So let's go ahead and adhere that flat. This is where I fear Margie Travers is sitting there saying, I don't know where she is right now. Margie, we love you. She's like, and she's laughing right now. She is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could have cut this a little bit more, but that's okay. So last official class before mid-year cheer, but we will get together every single Friday until then. And I think I may have some things up my sleeves too.
Sherry Cooley, yay, my kids for tomorrow were just delivered.
That's perfect. Yeah, there was like 24 of you that we screwed up on the Kids for Yet Tomorrow, that we sent them all priority mail. It was literally like a $300 mistake, but hopefully those people who don't have their kits are going to have their kits. And Oak is tomorrow. That's what we're talking about if anyone doesn't know. Okay, so are we all good right here? Are we all to this point?
Someone said, what about the 18th, 2 Fridays? It would just be a make-along, right?
We'll talk about that for sure next. I'll talk about that in a second. For sure next week is just going to be the make-along, but I might have something up my sleeve with the other 2 dates after that. Okay, so are we all here? So the next one we're going to take is we're going to take silver, and I want you to do the same thing. I just want you to cut it in half.
Misty's at the pool.
Oh my gosh. Does she have a pool or is she at...
I don't know. She said, I'm late to the party, still at the pool, but I'll jump in when I get home.
Okay. Okay, so now I want you to understand this.
Neighborhood pool.
Got it. So because we already took an 1/8 of an inch off, we're gonna have to take another 1/8 of an inch off. So that's gonna be a quarter. So now instead of an 1/8 of an inch, because if we just take an 1/8 of an inch, it's gonna be the same size as the green. We're gonna do the same thing now, but we're just gonna take a 1/4 of an inch off. So 1/4 of an inch off the side or the top, and a 1/4 of an inch off the side and the top. So one top, one side, 1/4 of an inch. So when we lay that down there, we can still see that green around. Okay? And you know what? I may want to, hold on guys, go ahead and keep cutting that. Go ahead and cut a 1/4 inch off the top and off the bottom on both of them. Okay? But when I lay this down here, I think I want a little bit more of my green to show. So look up. Well, here, actually, let me show you. I'm going to cut off. I already cut off my 1/4 inch, and I'm trying to be very careful to say it the right way. I already cut off a 1/4 of my inch. I think I'm going to go in, and I'm going to cut off an 1/8 of an inch. Now, hold on. Before you do it, I want to show you. So on the top, oh yeah, I do like it much better. On the top, so look up. On the top, here is just your 1/4 of an inch. Sure. Okay, and then on the bottom here, I took off that 1/4 of an inch, but then I went back in and took on another additional 1/8 off the top and on the side. So if you want to keep it like that and you see just a thin line of green, go ahead and keep that. If not, go ahead and with both of them, cut off another 1/8 of an inch off the top and the side. And of course, if you're going to do it to one, you have to do it to the other.
Donna Levine says she'll have to watch later. She just got home and her kids are giving her crap. Her adult kids. They're very needy, she said. Hopefully she'll watch before
horrible.
she goes to bed.
I hope so too, Donna.
Girl Kiss says hello.
Hello, Carol. Okay, so now I want you to take those 2 pieces. And again, that was totally up to you. Does everyone understand what I said, though? About that 1/8 of it, take an additional 1/8 of an inch off? Let's go ahead, and then those get adhered flat. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere those flat. Oop, I just right off my square.
Misty says, I don't care how behind I am. I just needed some J&J time.
Oh my God.
J&J.
Misty.
Abigail, are the silvers flat? Yes.
Yep. Silvers are flat. Uh-oh, someone farted. Oh, God.
Runes?
Yes.
She better not need to let out because I ain't letting her out of your neighborhood.
I know.
Ooh,
A bunch of walkers.
I know.
No, she doesn't need to go out. She did poop, but oh, you're going to get that pretty soon.
Yay.
That's definitely a Rooney fart. Okay.
Elizabeth said, so glad for this class, a nice change. Someone should take the gnome stamps away from me.
Okay, well, do you guys want to hear a little secret? Because you're all going crazy with the gnomes. I think I put on that good girl gnome, and you guys all like that spring bling. And Elizabeth is the one that made the 4th of July and the Browns gnomes. And now Peggy's at the store making gnomes. Everyone's making gnomes, and they're sending them to me. So we have a Halloween and a Christmas gnome coming out.
Oh, gosh.
I can't wait.
Tammy Pennington says, I can smell it from here.
Yeah, you probably could, Tammy. So okay, so now we're done with our top and our top right and our bottom left. So is everyone good with that? Yes, yes, yes. Now let me show you this. The only difference is we're going to do the same exact thing on the top left and the bottom right. The same exact thing, although it's different colors, and we popped up every single layer. So all the ones that we just did were flat, and now we're going to take the left and the right, top left, bottom right, and do the same exact thing, and we're going to pop those up, okay?
Where did you get the gnome stamps from?
So, what? Who asked that?
Ann Hayden?
Justine, you can answer that off our website. They're ours. There are gnome stamps. They're Jerome the gnome and Joan the gnome. So this is where this card's going to take a little bit longer, because now we have to pop all these up. And you know how long it takes with Pop Dots. And yes, I had strips here, but I worked on something else and I used all my strips, so I need to bring more strips back.
Which one are you doing right now?
This one?
Oh,
Why?
you're starting the other corner.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because
Okay.
we're done with
I
those.
was reading things and, okay. Abigail said, Nome, Alaska. Must be a city.
Oh, so hey guys, I'm glad someone said Alaska. You know oh, hey, we have exactly 2 spots left on our Western Caribbean cruise. If anybody is remotely interested, that leaves out of Galveston. When is that? March? Well, a year from March.
Mm-hmm.
No, next March.
Right. No,
Jeez.
Less than a year now.
Less than a year, you're right. God, it feels like it's
All 3 layers are
February.
gonna be popped on this, right?
All 3 layers are popped on this one. So we only have 2 spots left, and then the classes are sold out. And then we'll have 2 sold out cruises. And can I just gloat for a second? Is it gloat? Yeah. I guess bloat is when you eat too much. I did that earlier. Let me just gloat for a second. Justine, this is actually pretty exciting. Oh, I think I already told you
already
this.
told me, I know.
So, you know, Cruise and Crop does a lot of cruises, and they're fantastic people. The owner, Sherry, she's just a gem. I love her. They do cruises like year-round, like for everybody, et cetera, et cetera. And they're all posted on their website. Out of all their cruises, 2 of them are sold out. One of them is ours with Alaska. And there's a couple other people that are cruising to Alaska, but theirs are not sold out. And we're only 2 people away from having our Western Caribbean cruise sell out too. So that is very exciting. So then I asked her, actually today I was talking to her about something else. And I said, you know what, should we, because I saw 3 people already booked for 2023, should we be looking at cruises in 2023? And the answer is probably yes. She said, where do you want to go? I'm like, I don't know. So we did Alaska, or we're going to do Alaska next August. What other cool place? We'll always do, like, you know, a Western Caribbean one, short local type thing. But what else should we go do besides Alaska? What would be a good thing to go do, Justine?
I have no idea. I've only done Caribbean cruises.
I know. But, like, I don't know. Would people go to Spain? I don't know.
Someone said Baltic, Norway.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, so I'm popping up these two, and they're going in the
New
corners.
England, Canada, Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii.
See, Hawaii.
Panama Canal, I heard, is good too. Someone said that.
I think Hawaii would be good. Don't you think Hawaii would be good?
Italy, wine country. Greece.
Well, I think Italy would probably be like the year after, like 2024, I'm thinking.
Tuscany, Hawaii again.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hawaii. What do you think about Hawaii?
Panama Canal or Mediterranean. Norway, Spain, Mediterranean, Italy, Spain.
See, I do like Spain. I've never.
I can't even imagine how much one of those ones costs.
Well, I bet you it's not as expensive as you think.
Mm.
I mean, look at how much Alaska was, and look at how quickly we sold that thing out. Ooh, is my hair in this shot? I just felt my hair is like literally on top of my head. I just felt it hit the screen. I don't know, maybe Hawaii. And what do you do? When you're on a cruise with Hawaii, what do you do? Just go to all the islands?
You're asking the wrong one. I went to the Hawaii. Never been to Hawaii. So a lot of people say Mediterranean, Greece, and Hawaii.
See, I would like to go to, yeah, that's, okay.
Someone said our most transatlantic cruise is one way.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Now, if you did this right, your greens should almost touch or overlap right in the middle, depending on how your card base was cut. So your green should touch. Okay?
Someone said the Great Lakes.
Where's that? Okay, the next one is going to be this guy.
The plane tickets probably cost the most. That's true.
That is true. You're right about that. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, but if we could plan it now and tell people, I don't know, maybe it is Hawaii. Hawaii or, yeah, I think we'll look at that. Okay, now remember on this guy, we just went 1/8 of an inch in. Eighth, yes, 1/8 of an inch in. Don't go any more because you want it to match the other two quadrants that we did. So don't say, oh, I'm going to make this one smaller. Don't, because it's going to look goofy on your eyes.
No, it's spots for croppers. Anybody else can still come. It's just the croppers.
Correct.
Someone said to slow down.
Well, the pop dots are slowing me down, so I can't go any slower than this. So remember, you're going to cut that in half, and you're only going to take 1/8 of an inch off the top and 1/8 of an inch off the side, just like we did before, okay? Just 1/8 of an inch, because we're on our second layer here.
Someone says for the transatlantic, you have to fly to Europe and then.
Oh yeah, forget it. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Hawaii goes to the bigger islands. They give you a number of options for trips, like you can go tubing or zipline. I'm assuming zip lining. Zipline. You can go zipline.
Love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop those up.
Janet says, I'm signed up for the Alaska cruise. It cost me more for the plane tickets to come from Bermuda.
Yes, I'm sure. Oh, I didn't realize they were coming. That's awesome. Yes, I did know that. Sorry, yes, I did know that. I'm sorry. I did know that. And guys, we signed another contract this week. So we're very close to releasing dates. Like dates for the fall, dates for next year, spring blings. I mean, all of it. We're really close to doing that. We're waiting for 2 more contracts.
Someone said New England, Jamaica.
See, if we do New England, I would do New England like in the fall, and it would be like a local trip. Like instead of the Western Caribbean, I wouldn't mind doing New England.
Yeah, why would I laugh, Melinda?
Why would she say?
She said, I'm surprised you didn't laugh about my son going with me. Why would I laugh?
Her son going with her where?
To the cruise.
Oh, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. She thought I would laugh.
Oh, it's not her son. It's she, because remember, it's her husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Right. She's probably typing like, oh
Now
my
I'm
God.
laughing.
Right.
Takes me a while. She
Yes,
didn't
it
get
does.
it at first either.
Who, me? Well, I didn't understand why it would be funny, and then I thought about it for 2 seconds.
Where will the fall crops be?
Well, that's what the announcement will be.
Thanks, Jennifer. You got it.
I know I did. I'm pretty quick. Normally I get things like that.
Will Texas Spring Bling be the same weekend as this year?
Yes.
Crime Con is in Vegas that weekend.
Oh, that sucks. Who goes to that? Is that Tammy that goes to that? Yes, Tammy, it is going to be the same weekend. See, who's ever telling me to slow down? I'm slowing down right here.
I can be your tour guide if you do New England. I live in Maine. Fall is beautiful here.
Who said that, Chuck?
Trish.
Yeah, I would like to do that in the fall. That would be gorgeous.
Tammy says you will probably win.
Aww. I don't even know if I'd pick us.
Cheryl O'Connor says, hi, I'm late.
It's okay. So I don't think anything like fun or funny happened this weekend. It was a very fast week. For some reason, my entire staff wanted to take Monday off. So no one worked on Monday.
Holiday.
Some of us worked. No, I actually planted flowers.
What's going on for Croptoberfest?
That's what I keep telling everybody. I think sometimes they just ask me just to see if I will answer them again.
Sandra says, I can't wait for something near here so I can go too.
Well, what's near here?
Yeah, where do you live, Sandra?
We did book Tampa in February, and it is booked. We're not going to tell you anything else. Our winter warm-up. The tagline is what? What was the tagline? Tampa, where fansters get their tansters.
You didn't miss anything. Just started.
Well, she missed all this quadrant stuff.
Well, I think she meant, like, info.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Benston.
We're going to announce everything as soon as we get all the dates.
Chrissy Canfield, 144 more sleeps until Croptoberfest.
It's crazy. Just 144, that doesn't seem like that far away. Okay, again, we're going to take this last one, fold this in half.
Do we cut 1/8 of an inch off two sides of the green?
No, because the green is what goes flat. That has to go from side to side. So we're...
Fagnani. Oh, no. Fognani, right?
Yes.
I said it wrong at first. I'd happily meet y'all in Tampa.
Well, you have to come to the winter warm-up.
It's cold in Tampa in the winter, so go further south.
It's not... No, that's not true. It can be cold in Tampa in the winter or in February, or sometimes it could be 80 degrees. I've been down there more times where it was 80 degrees during the day and cold at night than it's been cold during the entire time I've been there. Okay, just like that, guys, we're going to pop up that last piece. So this piece gets popped up too. Is everyone following along? I know like half these people are probably done, the other half are 3 steps behind. But I am going slow, I promise you.
How much off the gold?
This top sparkle gold, the same thing we did with the silver. Go ahead and on the top and on the side, cut that 1/4 of an inch. But then if you also cut the 1/8 of an inch, go ahead and cut the 1/8 of an inch. So you're either going to cut like 3/4 off the top and the side, or, do it twice.
All 3 layers are pop, guys. All 3.
1/8 of an inch and then 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, but both of these sides are all popped. Every single one is popped. And that's where you get so much dimension too. And yes, am I putting way too many pop dots on here? Yeah, I am.
Marion says, I'm moving to somewhere in Florida because all my crafty groups do events in Florida. I could get Disney and all my crafty things.
It's awesome.
There you go.
Where is she moving from? Is she really moving to Florida because of that?
Oh,
Where are you moving from? Doesn't Lemieux look odd? He looks like he's off.
Why does he has his head up anyway?
Today is 10 months since the operation. No. What's today's date?
June 4th?
Yeah, no, tomorrow. It'll be 10 months.
Wow.
Well, that's what's sad is because I said for the operation, just give me a year. I'll be very happy with the year. I want a year. I want a year. Well.
And she says no. She's in Illinois. My grandkids beat out Crafty, and I just want to go.
Oh, I got it. Okay. It's a fun base for the card, isn't it? Jeez, Justine. They could hear that, you know.
Claudette says, was hoping for some news on Croptoberfest because if I get a spot, I need to make plans to close my business and get a ticket to fly out there.
Claudette, give us, well, I want to say 1 more week, but I'm going to say 2 weeks to be safe. We're really, really, really just waiting for 2 more contracts. And we should have had 1 today, and we're waiting for the other one. I'll be honest with you guys. For those of you who went to Texas, that Texas hotel, and I'm going to be very nice right here, but I have choice words for that hotel. They came back, and they raised our rate by 5 times what we paid this year. 5 times. I literally told them to go jump in the lake. 5 times. And I'm not kidding you about that. So it stays the same weekend, but we're trying to find another hotel. However, we do have a hotel. We just have another pitch out there with a second hotel that we want to get in before we actually make the decision. But yeah, so I have nothing good to say about that hotel in Texas. Yeah, 5 times the amount. It's ridiculous.
Holy crapola.
Oh, when I laughed. When my girl, I kind of have like a booking agent for these things. When she called and told me, no, she actually emailed me. She was even laughing. And then, of course, I emailed our contact and I said, this is, I'm very disappointed. Especially with all the business we gave her and gave that restaurant. But whatever, we'll find another one.
Claudette said, thanks for the answer. Just one more.
Oh.
I don't know, she typed it wrong. She's just wondering how many more spots are remaining.
Right now, only 38.
Someone says you got the COVID rate.
No, I don't think I got the COVID rate.
Did you get the 6 1/4 Nicholas envelopes in?
I sure did. They've been on the website for 2 days, and it amazes me how many people see them right away. It's crazy.
Someone said she's probably trying to make up for COVID losses.
Yes, I think that's exactly what they're doing. It's not her, it's that restaurant. That restaurant's trying to make it up. And it's that guy who came in all the time and was very nice to you guys. He nickel-dimed us and them to death. So it's really not her, it's him. He was not a nice guy, even though he appeared to be. He was what do they call it, a wolf in sheep's clothing?
Croptoberfest is the week-long crop?
No, that's Spring Bling. Spring Bling in Cleveland. I tell you guys, seriously, in 2 weeks you should have all this information. Just bear with me 2 more weeks. I'm just waiting for 2 more contracts. Okay, so are we done with the base of our card? Yes, no, maybe. So I think the best way to do this is to cut squares out, and we're going to lay them where they go, and then we're going to build. What do you guys think about that? I think that's going to be the best thing to do it. I thought you were showing me something.
Did the silver and gold get popped?
No. Whoever asked that question, look. These 2 quadrants that have the silver on top, this is all flat. Every single piece is flat, even against the card. These quadrants, every single piece gets popped, including the one from the bottom. Gets popped.
Where is your home base?
Cleveland, Ohio. So let's go ahead and let's take this guy and let's take this guy. So I want the yellow guy and I want the striped guy. So let's take the yellow and the stripe for right now.
Okay, so I screwed up. Hold on a second.
Okay, if anyone screwed up,
They want to know
if you screwed up, go
what
ahead.
is the paper called so I can order replacement paper.
Well, it depends. There's 3 different kinds of paper on here. So just listen to me real quick. If you screwed up, if you pop this, do whatever you did wrong on one quadrant, just make sure it's the same on the matching quadrant, okay? If you could do that, you didn't screw up. It's just going to be different, okay? If you really screwed up, I'm going to ask you to take a picture and send it to me so I could see it. And if it's that bad, I may just send you out replacement pieces. But whatever you do with one, make sure you do with the other, okay? So everyone take these pieces. I have the squared piece, I'm sorry, they're all square. I have the yellow piece with the stars and the line piece, which is multicolor. We are just going to cut these out, okay? So you're going to cut these just out. You could use your cutter or you could use your scissors. I don't care. I think because they were lines, I think I just cut them. So
Alice says, I'm at the lake and forgot my paper trimmer and black marker. I can't believe it.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I'm going to say cut, but don't do anything else because you're going to want to outline.
Happy Friday, Annette.
Yeah, that's too bad. And you're going to see, guys, a little bit of pixeled in your image, your image is going to be pixeled a little bit. That's because we printed them from our computer to the laser. But that's the only reason why.
She cut the pages the wrong size.
Well, put that to the side and let's just start cutting these. And send me a picture.
Have we used the lime-colored sparkle paper? It's the bottom layer of the popped-up one. Lime.
Lime.
Isn't that lime?
Oh, lime. Yeah, lime went on. Yep. Lime's on the bottom. Lime's on the bottom, on the top left and the bottom right.
Sherry says, thanks. I'm new to you all, and I'm so excited about July.
That's good. Okay. So I'm going to outline these still, but yellow is going to go here and yellow is going to go there. So I'm just going to lay them there. Not doing anything else, but just laying them there. And then I'm going to cut up my striped paper, just the square.
The limes with the coconut.
That lime paper. Who asked that question?
Misty.
Misty.
Wasn't she the one at the pool?
I wonder if she's home now. Yes, she was at the pool. And of course, that one's going to go there. So as we cut these, we're going to lay these down where we want them. I'm going to remove them to outline them and put them right back. See, I don't like that he's crying right now.
He has to go out.
I don't know what he has to do. He's been doing that a lot lately, and I don't like that. If anything is...
She said she's home and trying to catch up. I'm almost there.
So Misty, listen up, Misty. Look, look, look. All these layers are flat. All these layers are popped. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to take those off one at a time now, and I'm going to black outline those. She must live very close to the pool. She was like just at the pool like 10 minutes ago, wasn't she?
She said it was her neighborhood pool, so sure, it's just a minute away.
I think we're about a minute away from getting the bark.
Mm-hmm. It was just smelling. Probably has to go to the bathroom.
You guys, it looks so much better after you black outline that. If you don't believe me, outline one and stick it right next to the matching square that doesn't have the black
Hi,
outline.
Chris LaFrance.
Hi, Chris.
Don't jump to conclusions with your fur baby. Could just be his back bothering him.
You're right, it could be.
I think he has to go out. but-
Well, I know he has to go out. Well, I hope he has to go right now.
That'll be fun for me.
Yeah.
Drag me around the yard. I'll put a treat in my pocket and then I'll coax them back in with a treat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna lay those right where they belong. I'm not adhering them, I'm just laying them there, okay? We'll build this together. So does everyone understand that? Does everyone have that? Oh, Justine, you may have to, which is gonna be tough on me because I have to read the comments then. Does everyone have that?
I need a new black pen. Guess I'm placing an order. My pen smells especially good today.
It's funny. Okay, so let's take out these two guys. The apples and that, I guess, red, oranges, dot one. So take out these two. Yeah, go ahead, Justine. So Justine's going to have to take Lemieux out.
To go up or not?
Yes. No, not to go up.
To come down?
So I am going to huh?
Just to go outside he needs it?
Yes.
It's upstairs already?
Yes.
Come on, Mew.
That's great, Mary.
Mew.
Okay, so these two we're going to cut the same exact way.
Mew.
And let me show you on this one right here. He'll go upstairs and...
Arm is in the way of the door.
Oh, so yeah, give him a little slidola.
Let's go, Mew.
Okay, so let me show you what you're going to cut here.
Let's go.
Let me cut this for a second.
Sorry, let's go. Come on, get up. Let's get your treats. Mew.
We are. Trust me, we're taking care of Lemieux. Let me just cut this one last thing, and then I'm going to show you. He's getting up, Justine. Okay, so all four of these pieces, look, guys, are going to be cut just like this. So everyone, stop what you're doing and look up real quick. So you're going to do that curve right there. And then I do want you to like cut off that big dot. Here he comes, Justine. So those big dots can be cut off. So everyone look at that. All four of these. All four of those are going to be cut just like that. Curve, and at the tips of those, cut off that big dot. Okay? God, that looks like such a nice picture on our end. We got a new iPhone, and I'm not sure if it's the iPhone or if it's the connection that we have here. Or, although you guys said it has been looking better, so I'm guessing that's that. I don't know. So yes, you're cutting through that one square that goes through. So look, when you're done, it should look like that. Okay? And we're going to cut all four pieces of that out. I am very excited to sleep in the king-size bed with Lemieux tonight. It's going to be him and I all stretched out. It's going to be heaven. Cannot wait. When will we see you on camera? Helen, that's a very, very... Now, our target date was New Year's Eve. Our target date is now 4th of July. And hopefully you will see us. No, Missy, we don't. Hopefully you will see us in 2 weeks. But again, I hate saying things like that because then you guys count on it. And if we hit the deadline, then it kind of blows. I'm slowing down a little bit right now too because Justine's upstairs and I'm reading your comments. Okay, so those two, and then we're going to do the cherries. I know, Belinda. Andy is actually at a golfing trip with work in Seven Springs, 3 hours away in Pittsburgh, or in Pennsylvania. He left this morning, and I wanted to stay at home today and just relax. I worked from 8:30 to 6 o'clock, of course. But he's gone until Sunday night. And it's so bad, but I love it. I like the little breaks. And I told him that, and I said, I know you like when I'm gone too, because it's a little break. We planted flowers last week, and the last thing he said when he left was, you need to water those flowers. I'm like, I know. Michelle, Rose Peach is in, and Rose Peach was shipped today. Olive Hyacinth was shipped today. Olive Rose Peach was shipped today. And then everything else we're waiting on. Although those who bought Burgundy, those will probably be shipped tomorrow to you. The other ones we're still waiting on. Breaks are a great thing. Okay, is everyone like caught up? I still have the black outline, but is everyone doing good? Yeah, Andy is golfing in Seven Springs with work. He asked me a couple months ago. First of all, he wanted to know if I was in town, and I said yes. And he was like, well, he sent me the email. Some of his buyers at work wanted to take him to Seven Springs and golf. And I'm like, oh my God, go. You should drive out there. You know, you should have drove out there last night, so you're not so tired today. But he didn't do that. He didn't take me up on that offer. I agree with you, Kim. I totally agree with you. Breaks are good. I think breaks are important. Totally agree. I think sleeping in your bed by yourself is good too. Me and my little Lemieux. Rooney will be in her chair next to the bed because we know she doesn't like to be loved. Okay. Oops. Now you're going to hear Rooney. Okay. Now, regardless of where you are, I want you to look up. So I don't have to go through this again because this part is super easy, okay? So everyone, even if you're still cutting, just stop for 1 second and look up, okay? Because we're just laying all this out. We're going to build this up later. So we have our yellow there, and the stripes there, and the stripes there. Everyone look up. This apple piece, the apple piece is going to go on the top left and the bottom right. So everyone look up. And again, we're just laying them there. I'm not gluing anything down. Top left, bottom right, which means this, I don't know what color this is. Red, kind of, I don't know what color that is. The other color goes top right, lower left, just like that. That's how we're going to lay that down. Like off red. So I want you to lay them down just like that, okay? Robbie, 1,000% agree. And you, out of everybody, would know that. Okay? Did everyone lay those down? Hi, Deb. Hi, Florida. Oh, she's on vacation watching us. Okay, are we good there? Yes, yes? Okay, so let's go to this color. And let me show you the difference. You're going to have two blues. I want the darker blue that kind of has a star in it. Not this blue, not this blue. Look up. That has just nothing on the back. I do not want this blue. No, 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 no. I want this blue. Look, and it has like school things and a pencil on the back. This is the blue that I want right now. Very important. This is the blue that I want right now. Okay? Does everyone see that? Okay. On this, I hear Lemieux up there jumping. So cute. On this, you are going to cut just these two.
Does he need the harness to cut?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll cut half of it. But look up. You're going to just cut out that outside square. So everyone look at that. Where are you at in Florida, Deb? So everyone look up. Just cut out that outside square. And you're going to do it just on that one and just on this one, okay? So those two, just cut out that outside square. And then I want you to black outline those, okay? Did he drink water, Justine?
He's drinking right now.
Okay.
He drinks so slow.
Oh, trust me, we know. Now, you guys may think you're missing a piece, but you are not, because two of these quadrants are a little bit different from each other. So just please bear with me. And it's, you have the pieces there, okay? Oh, that's awesome, Dawn. Peggy would be happy to see you. So again, just those 2 pieces, and I'm going to outline. Thanks, Justine. Did he go pee?
Oh yeah. First we had to greet a dog that's in the street.
Of course.
All the way down there.
Thanks, Justine.
Yeah.
You just turned the light off in here, though.
Oh, did I?
Yes, thank you.
That was a hallway there. Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is burgundy, 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 burgundy.
Okay.
Okay, so now, and Justine, I'm pretty caught up with
Okay.
comments because I'm, a woman. Hear me roar. So now everyone look up, because again, we're just placing these, okay? It's going to be very hard to go over this again. So again, even if you're still cutting, just look up. Please, please, please. These 2, top left, bottom right. Okay, and again, we're not adhering them, we're just placing them. So those are going to be placed. And actually, we are done with those 2. We can't assemble them, but we're not. So right there, got it? Just like that. So the next thing we're going to take is we're going to take the yellow one, and we're going to cut out that same outside square on the ones we just cut. So the same outside square. Helen Reedy, homage, what does that mean? Did someone die?
Did Rooney bark when we were outside?
Just for 1 hot second.
Yeah, that little white dog was going by.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised you didn't hear her.
I thought I heard a bark. Is the purpose of outlining to darken the edge or darken the outline on the top edge?
The purpose of I'm not quite sure I understand your question, but the purpose is to get that black line back into your image. So you're actually coloring the core of the paper, and you're coloring just the sides. You never put the marker on top of the image. You just want to guide it against around the edge. Now, if you don't think there's a difference, this is the perfect time to show you, because I will outline one of these and not outline the other, and you could see a difference, okay? So again, before I place this, I'm just going to outline this.
I am woman equals Helen Reddy.
Oh, you're right. Duh. Normally I would have gotten that.
So far, easy cutting.
It is. It's very easy cutting. Okay, so whoever asked about the black outline, this is the perfect time to show you, because we're comparing apples to apples. So on my fingers is black outlined, and below it, it's not outlined. So if you're not playing along, you can see it right here, but if you're playing along, you can do it at home. See how that top one just looks perfect? You can see the black outline. Oh yeah, it looks really good. You can see that black outline. It's just that added touch. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. Okay. Now again, I want everyone to look up. I realize you're either cutting or still outlining, but please, please look up. I think you're probably going to know where these are going to go. This goes in the top right, okay, and then the bottom left, just like that. Got it? And then you should be just left with 2 pieces. The 2 pieces here, you're going to cut now that inside square. So let me cut one of them, and let me show you.
I have now used your black outlining technique to many of my other stamped images. Such a great technique.
It is. We've been doing it forever. Okay, everyone look up. This is what you're going to cut off from there. And I'm sure you're using a lot more pop dots too. And I'm sure you're laughing at instructors that use like 3 and call it a day. Not making fun of anybody, but okay. So that's what you're going to cut there. And you only have those 2. So it's that inside square. And yes, one of these quadrants is just going to have an extra level. It's just more pleasing to the eye. More pleasing to the eye. Boy, is she looking for ANDY.
She's probably wondering why she didn't get to go OUT.
I took her OUT before you CAME.
Like, you have little kids here, we gotta spill. Be glad when Pop Dots go on sale.
Soon. Soon, soon, soon.
Tomorrow we're on Oak at 2:15.
And we're on for an hour and 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Scrabble, anyone?
I know. This card ends up. This card doesn't. You could see this card taking shape already. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, and all we're doing is it's very little cutting. It's easy cutting. If you were to create this by yourself, you would have been done by now. So everyone, look up, look up, look up, look up.
Did you stop spelling so I can follow?
I know exactly. So look up. This one goes top right. This one goes bottom left. Okay. So now all the pieces are laid out exactly where they're going to be laid out.
Someone says, why are you spelling around the dogs? I have to spell around
No,
my
I'm kidding. Well, we have to say O-U-T and Andy, but then
I
we
mean,
start.
I can't say car. If I say car or anything, he knows
Oh,
what
if
that
I
is.
say C-A-B-O-Y-S, yeah,
Oh.
that's true. But they don't know how to spell silly.
Look at your pretty towers are full of magic marker. Have you tried washing it?
No, I told you I'm going to keep going. I do not want to wash this. I'm going to keep going with this. Yeah, no, this doesn't smell, but I'm going to keep going with this. I love this. Look, that would be all over my sweatshirt if it wasn't for the Fanster towel. Ooh, and I just picked up all my stupid stuff here. Darn it. Cherries.
Hey, your dogs can't spell?
Bats.
Question mark? No. They know.
Okay, so I want everyone's attention. Even if you're still cutting, I want your attention. Please, 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 okay? Let me just say this, and then you guys could go and ignore me and whatever, okay? So everyone pay attention real quick. What I do with this one is going to be the same exact thing I do with this one. What I do with this one will be the same exact thing I do with this one, okay? So the backgrounds are going to match. So these two are going to be the same. These two are going to be the same. So I will start off doing one, and I'll do the other one, and I'll say it as I'm going along. But these two are the same. These two are the same. Has everyone got that? I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to pull off this lower right one, and we're going to do this one first. This lower right one. And everything's outlined, so I'm ready to rock. So let me just separate my pieces here.
Marion said I said car, and her dog went nuts.
Right. So for those of you who could follow along just by verbal, let me tell you. Popped, popped, flat, popped. Okay? I mean, popped on that card. So the first one is, I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay this flat on my stripe piece. So look up. This one goes flat onto there. Okay? I can't, my dogs are spoiled because they go to the office with me. I didn't want to take one of them this morning to the office because Justine was off. And I had to go to Office Max. And I had to go to the post office. And I wanted to go to lunch, but that didn't happen. But she went ballistic, so I had to take her. So this, guys, is flat onto here. Flat onto here. And I want to make sure everything lines up. Again, these are not hard cards. They're just it's going to be a long class. I'm going to tell you right now going into it. And it's funny because a lot of you, when you initially thought this, thought, oh, well, that's too easy. And it is. It just takes a little bit more time, believe it or not. Okay, so that's flat. And now this is going to get popped, and that's going to get popped. Yeah, today is really definitely one day that I'm glad that camera's on. Look at me. I mean, I got this going. I mean, ridiculous. So, turn this. And again, this yellow piece right here, I'm popping up.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekends. Can you believe, Justine, 2 weeks ago from today, we were in Florida?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Doesn't it feel like it was a month and a half ago?
Oh, yeah, it feels a long time ago.
And then this guy is going to get popped up onto here. Okay.
I think my sister's already going back next weekend.
Oh, that's what she was going to say.
Sunday.
She had to, yeah. Now, is she going back for the week?
Yeah, she goes from Sunday to the following Monday, I think.
It's crazy. Again, I'm making this really Pop Dot sturdy. Oh, a lot of you guys ordered sweatshirts. I'm sure you probably have gotten them by now. How'd you guys like those sweatshirts? The Stamp-listic Fanster sweatshirts? Fanster Friday. God, we need to find out who said that. That is so awesome. I gotta pick this up. And I'm just gonna continue with this. This entire thing gets popped up onto here. The entire thing gets popped up onto there. And then I'll do the top quadrant because it'll be the same exact thing that I just did down here.
Love them. Love, love, love my sweatshirt.
I know. They are very nice.
Love it.
Who are you looking for a phone call from, Justini?
I'm just making sure no one messaged me or anything.
Like who?
Evan went up to Sandusky, so he's not home.
For what reason?
I forget what he calls it. It's not, it's like, kind of, it's probably something with gaming, I don't know, like, you know, they do like Comic-Con or something, it's something like that, but it's not that, I don't know. He goes
Ooh.
up every year.
You know what? I gotta pick this up and turn this.
Pam Herman says, I was the one who said it. I said, Happy Fanster Friday, everyone.
Pam, it was fantastic. I may have to send you some Pop Dots.
Sherry Watkins, I love it, but arrived at a 90-degree day.
What?
Her sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, it's 90 degrees here, but I'm in my sweatshirt because we're in the basement. Okay, so now I'm going to do this top quadrant right here the same exact way we did this bottom left one, okay? So I'll separate those just so you guys can see that again. So same exact way that I did there. Even though, and especially this next card, for those of you who like are done and are trying your next card, there's a lot of colors on there, but I do want to talk about that. So don't jump the gun and start card 2. Wait for me, because I want to talk about the colors on that.
Pop the striped?
Yep.
Carol, you're right. That's what he called it.
What do you call it?
Colossal Con. She
Oh.
said her kids are there. Well, I don't even know what it is.
Is that Carol Kiss?
Yes. Elizabeth said, and it's never 90 degrees in your basement.
I know. Okay, so flat there. I hate to say it, because you and Peggy busted butt this week, but I think Elizabeth was the star employee this week.
Wow. No. Just
What? Okay, so again, we're going to pop this yellow. That red one was flat.
There you go.
Perfect.
Oh, anime convention.
We're going to pop this.
Elizabeth said, eh. You are, Elizabeth. You're our star.
Poor Peggy sitting at home saying, I don't care. As long as I get a paycheck, I just don't care. Pegster. I went out to the store yesterday. It looks very nice. Okay. Okay, so again, this whole piece is gonna get popped up. And we're going to do the second card very much like we did this card, only because of the color themes. And again, we'll talk about those color themes once we get there. And again, I gotta move these off. Oops, I Have to pick that up to make that even. Make sure, guys, if your background lines are going horizontal, make sure that they're going horizontal here. Don't make one vertical and one horizontal. If they're going vertical, that's fine. Just make sure they're going vertical. Make sure that this back stripe paper is going the same way. Don't switch it up. Okay, so now we just have top left and bottom right. So I'm going to separate them, just like I did the other two. Now, the bottom piece, so I have all three pieces. This bottom piece, look guys, this piece is going to go flat against here. So instead of popping that up and then trying to fight with my tape, I'm just going to put this flat against my card right now without putting anything else on it, okay? So I'm just going to put this flat against my card. Robbie, did you guys buy your plane tickets for mid-year cheer yet?
Oh man, I just thought, did those plastic bags go up on the website?
They are. They're right there.
When I let Lemieux out, their little dog, they were walking on the sidewalk. And then, you know, Mew dragged me down to the sidewalk. And she went in the street for some reason, maybe just, you know.
Some of our neighbors look at Lemieux and they get scared of him because of the three legs. And
So
I don't
she was a
understand
couple
it.
houses away. So then she's walking in the street, and then Lemieux started going towards her. The dog laid down in the street, like.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That little dog does that all the time.
Yeah, he just laid down.
Yep, I know exactly who you're talking about.
And then Lemieux went up. They sniffed each other, as you know.
Yep.
And then kept walking.
Justine, this is not coming off my thing good. Can you just hold on? Okay, go ahead. Just perfect.
Did you ever make a fourth Manly card with the cars?
Well, it's part of the thing tomorrow, but then we're going to finish off that series with the June 26th one, I think, which is not done. It should be done this weekend, so you guys will see that on Monday. So now this top guy is going to go flat against here. And, of course, I'm going to use my Xyron sticker maker, which I love.
Are the plastic bags in the store?
They're not in the store. They came in after Peggy left. They are not in the store yet, but I will tell you they'll be in the store next Thursday for sure. They're not there yet. We literally just got them in on Thursday.
I thought mid-year cheer was virtual. Is it a travel event?
No. Oh, no. Robbie is just going to come in, yeah. Yes. What does that say? What did Peggy say?
Well, I'm trying to find... There was one that... Will mid-year cheer be saved to view later? How does
Yes, of course. Okay, so this goes flat onto here.
Elizabeth said, Peggy and Justine are probably thinking, better her than us. And then Peggy said, probably because you're the one that didn't make any mistakes this week.
Oh, yeah, there's some mistakes made this week, and Jennifer was not a happy camper. Okay, so everyone look up.
Misty, I'm all caught up.
This is how the mistake. There was big mistakes made this week. One of them was uncalled for. Well, they're all uncalled for. And one of them Justine did. One of them Peggy did. We think.
What was mine?
Are you kidding me?
Cutting the inserts?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that I have a defense for that.
Well, anyhow, I guess I'll give that to you.
Thank you. Got out of my mistake, Peggy. Kidding.
But anyhow, look, this is flat against here, and then this whole thing gets popped up onto here. Okay? So look. That blue is flat, and then this entire piece is going to be popped up. Okay?
Scrap packs equal including June?
Yeah. We're not going to talk about scrap pack right now.
Someone said, what bags?
We have, and I don't even have them here. We have those clear crystal bags, 100 of them that fit these popped up cards perfectly to protect them for $8.45 on our website, which is cheaper than you can get them anyplace else. And people have been waiting for them, and they're there now.
Robbie said, yikes, did I make a mistake?
No, you made your mistake the week before, and I still have to correct that.
My old saying is we all make mistakes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, yeah. So I'm sorry, that I forgot where I was going with that. So, yeah. So poor Peggy is all quiet because I was pissed. I'd rather have the building burned down. I could take the building burning down more so than stupid mistakes. I think stupid mistakes can be avoided, and I hate stupid mistakes. So I was very upset. So Peggy was quiet for the majority of the day. Not all of it, but for the majority of the day. Justine, to my right here, that's exactly what she's doing. She's laughing.
No, I wasn't laughing at
Jenny, I tried my best. I looked, and then, oh, whatever. I mean, I can't even, I'm still mad, but... Jenny, you heard her just now. It's not my fault, Jenny.
Are you going to sell a bigger Xyron soon? I love that.
Yes.
One, the larger one, too.
We are selling a bigger... I have something up my sleeve that I wanted to do this week, but I didn't run out of time. I think, and I kind of alluded to this last week, I think I'm going live next week with a couple new items that we have. And one is a new item that I think I'm going to test live on air with you. And I'm hoping I can do that on Tuesday. That would be fun.
Says, I don't know what you mean that Robbie will be working.
Well, yeah, Robbie's going to come in because she's on our staff now. I know it's hard to believe that she's in Texas and she's on our staff, but she is. And she wants to come in she didn't come in to work that week, but she wants to come in that week because we had so much fun on New Year's. So, of course, the staff could come and play. Okay, so same thing here. This one goes flat. And I know I'm going to put that flat against my card, too, before I pop that up. Yeah, I have the next size, the next sticker size. Actually, it's sitting right next to me, to my right. Getting ready to show you guys. And I don't want to say anything, but it may be on sale when I show you. Just saying. Okay, but I do want to put this flat against my card. This is that yellow piece. So this is going to go flat against that card.
Sandra says, because I asked about the mid-year cheer as a travel event. Thought it was virtual when I bought it. It is virtual.
No, it is virtual. Yeah, for sure.
If I ordered rose, peach, and sunflower from the website and not the weekly thing, will they ship soon? No mail notice yet.
They will ship soon now because now that we sent all the rose peach out, now we will send out the orders. Yes, yes, yes. So that'll go out probably early next week. But remember, those discontinued, we're taking priority on the people who bought the 3-packs. So because they were in and everything shipped today, yes, your back orders now should be going out soon.
What number class is this?
This is 211?
Yep, 211.
Can you believe it? And I think most of you guys have been doing every single class too. I know we have people hit or miss, but a lot of you have been doing every class. I'm very excited for mid-year cheer. I'm excited for the things we just bought today. And the things we're doing. It's just going to be fun again. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Connie Lennon said, love this card.
Hi, Connie Lennon. I know, it's... When you saw it originally, it kind of was like, ugh, that's kind of plain. But I'm telling you, it's anything but plain. And even though it's taken a little bit longer, it's a very simple card. Especially for those who don't like to cut. It's easy cutting, too.
Are the Art Anthology stencils in?
Yes. The Art Anthology stencils are in. We just need to bag them up and package them.
I have every class but 101. Who was that, Marion? Mary Beth. Every class except the first one. That is when I found you.
Well, that's awesome. Ooh. And those sold out right away. Well, no, not right away. Okay, so how's everybody doing right now? Is anybody terribly behind?
They are all such beautiful cards. Wish I could do every class.
I hear you. But you're here watching. That's good, too.
Cheryl Benson says, Where'd it go? I want you to bring back the card you did with the slider and penny. I love that one, and the kit sold out quickly.
We could do another slider if you guys want to.
I have them all. I have them all. Now, if we could have one of these marathon events once a quarter instead of twice a year.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
You want to kill us?
I look at just poor Justina. I'm like, you're gonna have a very, 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 very fast 2 week or hard 2 weeks. Okay.
Am I counting right? 81 crystals?
What do you mean? Here? Nope, not 81 crystals. So, remember, for those of you who weren't here, these crystals, this is inverted. This should be up here, that should be down here, okay? So these two are switched. So, I'm going to do the crystals on this card.
I have my squares all screwed up.
I'm sure it's okay.
Slider, I missed that one.
Yeah, we could do another slider. If you guys want to do another... Hey, this is the deal. You have to do something at least 3 times for it to sink in. So, we only did that slider once. If you guys want to do another slider, we could do another slider when we return from Mid-Year Cheer. I'm all for that because it could be a good slider. Actually, I could be a slider with a twist, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so I need you to pull out the packet that actually has... this is going to be easy. The less amount of jewels. So one clearly has more than the other. This one wants the less amount. So pull out the packet that has less than the other. Okay.
Spinner, slider, and I love the cards with magnets. I vote yes for slider with the twist.
Okay, good. I have a good twist too in mind. Okay, that's what we'll do when we come back for sure. It's perfect. I think you guys will like the twist. I already have it in my head.
We could do a make-along with Jennifer Slider.
Yeah.
Foundation. Oh, maybe found the envelopes. Thanks. This is foundation.
Oh.
Yes, let's do another slider, please. A Swarkle slider would be awesome.
Actually, I have a better slider in mind. Okay, so here you're only going to have 2 sizes. Well, 3 sizes.
Top flat for the last set?
Yes. Ready? Here we go. Yellow is flat. And then this turquoise is flat against that apple paper. And then together that's popped. So flat onto the apple paper. Then that whole piece is popped up on the yellow, which is flat to the base. Okay? So we have crystal 5, crystal 4, and then these 4 big ones. Let's put the 4 big ones right in the center of all these, of this entire card. Ooh. My glossy accents is sticking. And you could really go nutso on this card with jewels. You could see that I did not. You don't have to go nuts. You can, and then you'll never, ever, ever send it out. Or you could do just like I did, just enough jewels to class it up. So there you go. You got the middles on there, okay? So now we're going to do the same that we do with every quadrant, okay? So here, let me bring my card into place. So everyone look up. This is what I'm going to be doing now. So we're left with crystal 4 and crystal 5. And every quadrant, this is what we're going to do. So everyone look. The outside circle are going to get the crystal 5s. And then I put the crystal 4s right on that second piece, but the middle one, okay? Second piece, but the middle one. So here, I'm going to show you one quadrant up real close. Does everyone see that? Big jewel, big jewel, big jewel, big jewel.
For Friday classes
I don't think so. Okay. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know how many people, well, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'd have to find a program, which we could. I don't know. That is not on the list. But I could put it on a list.
Could always do the holographic dots if you wanted more bling.
Sure. Absolutely. You guys love those holographics. We sold a lot of that last week. Okay, so right now I'm just putting all my big bling in. And again, those are going to be on the outer edges.
Have you figured out how you are going to run the birthday club yet?
On the list. And within 2 weeks, when we send out that big email with all the dates, the birthday club is going to be in there. And so is the tag exchange information. It's going to be a pretty important email. It's going to be an email you're going to want to print. I think I have an extra jewel.
You're welcome, Linda. Any idea when my crystal blue and luminous green crystals from January will ship?
I can lie and give you a bogus answer, or I could tell you the truth and you're not going to like it so much. We just got the back order report. July 1 is what they're telling me. And I keep telling people who are emailing us, if you want a refund, we absolutely will refund you. That is no problem at all. We understand. But it's on a back order report. And again, remember, guys, when it's gone, it's gone. So if you can be a little bit more patient, then you'll definitely have them. But we have that report and it says July 1.
Belinda Waters says, Jennifer, I'm going to email a question later, but promise not to bite my head off.
Oh, I'm going to bite her head off. I swear to God, if it's about back order stuff, Belinda, I'm going to. Now she's going to type in, never mind. What's the question, Belinda?
She said she's going to email one.
I know.
July is fine. Waited this long.
I know. That's exactly kind of how I feel. And I got to be nice. I can't yell at them because if I yell at them, they're going to be like, well, forget it. We're just going to cancel your order. And I don't want to do that. And what sucks about that iridescent green and the crystal, and I think, and I want to say this out loud because then everyone's going to hound us, I think Rainbow Dark just came in today. I just opened that box up as I was leaving, so I think we have them all, but don't hold me to it. I think we have it all. But like iridescent green, and there's one other color, could be antique pink. I think it is. We have like 3s and 4s, but we're missing the 5s. So we have 2 out of the 3. We're just missing that last size. Belinda, I want to know your question. Okay, so I'm done with that card. How's everybody else doing?
Has Swarovski gotten any sanity yet?
No, but we're good. Everyone, it's good. I'm not panicked. You shouldn't be panicked. We're so good, it's ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. Everything's good.
She said, no, ma'am. It's the stamp I wanted and afraid it slipped through the crack, but don't want to order and then end up with 2.
Who, Belinda?
Yeah.
It's the stamp she what? Was it at Bling?
No, ma'am. It's the stamp I wanted and afraid it slipped through the crack, but don't want to order and then end up with 2.
Oh, you know what? I can answer this, Belinda. If you emailed me to add it to your order and it wasn't in your order, yes, it did slip through the cracks. Go ahead and order it. See how easy that was? I think that's exactly what you're talking about. So that's why I say it's like once a week. I think you could tell, you and Peggy could both agree to this. Once a week, I say I know why Amazon doesn't have a phone number. But yeah, if that was it, Belinda, it did slip through the cracks. Go ahead and order it. And if that's not what you meant, which I think it is, if it's not what you meant, go ahead and email me. But that's that card, guys. Simple. I know it took a while, but really, if you were to recreate this, this is so stinking easy to recreate and do at home. And like I said, that bottom part, you can't even tell that white's there, that white lava swirl paper there. But we had to put it there because all the quadrants had it. So do you guys like it? Is everybody done?
Valerie Brown says, I'm holding out for blue zircon. I'm not canceling my order. No way.
I know. I know. And actually, I think, maybe Peggy could say this, I think blue zircon is counted too. I think you're really good with blue zircon. I think that's going to be shipping next. I really think blue zircon's counted. Oh, good. Do we have any Satyrs? I don't think so. Good. Perfect. Good. I'm glad you guys like it. Good, good, good. Okay, so this let's talk about this, okay? I want to talk about this card first before you guys get crazy.
What stamp was it, by the way?
What stamp was what?
You're using in this.
This is stamp diamond. Both cards use diamond, and it's cheap. It's like $7.45. It's one of our Sparkle-On stamps. Very old stamp, but it's called diamond. Okay, so let's talk about our second card, okay? Because
one more question. What stamp is used for the challenge card?
Peggy or Elizabeth can answer that.
Blossom?
Yes, or Justine can.
I was just trying to think what it was.
Yes. Okay, so I want everyone to look at this card right now, okay? Because this is what we're going to do. And we're going to lay this out the same exact way we laid out the other card. Now, I want to draw your attention to a couple things. This has lots of different colors in it. However, if I just took all my colors and just cut them freely at will and threw this on here, you would hate the card with a passion, okay? Even though there's a lot of colors on here, I do have some... there is some color, what's the word I want to use? Symmetry, for lack of a better term. Now, we're going to go over this again, but I just really want you to understand this, okay? So here we have yellow and yellow here. I have the same blue in this corner, and I'm looking at the background, same blue in this corner, and then the same reds in the middle across, and then in a diamond, I have blue on top, blue on the bottom, blue on top, blue on the bottom. So if I were to create the same card and just threw all this paper in here, oh, and by the way, the tops of all these are the same exact paper, okay? Tops are the same exact paper. So if I just took, 24 different sheets of stamped images and cut them and laid them out there with no rhythm, no symmetry, you would hate the card. So this card is just made purposely on where these colors are so that it's much flowing to the eye. Does that make sense to everybody?
Method to your madness.
Yeah, well, I want you to understand this because when you go to make this challenge card, and here, let me bring this challenge card in here. When you go to make this challenge card, everyone look up again, keep looking. You're going to notice in this challenge card that your middles, your two centers, are the exact same colors. They're the exact same colors. Therefore, I can make every single one of these background flowers any color that I want to because there is some similarity there. Now, if you want to do this on your own and you want to change this and be the same, as long as there's some direction, maybe it's an X, maybe it's a line, maybe it's what I did, top and bottom. If it's the same across the board, it's going to look much, much more appealing. But when you see this, that's when you're going to see that I chose on this one to have my centers be the exact same. So it very much looks more appealing. So if you love this card, and this is a very easy card to do, it's a fun card to do too. If you do this on your own, just make sure you have some direction on where you're going with that color. I cannot stress that enough. That's very important, okay? So if that doesn't make sense to anybody, I can explain that again as I'm going on and teaching. But if it does make sense, that's great. So I'm going to go on, and let's pull out the pieces to this. And we are going to build this card exactly how I built my other card.
Did you go to school for art? You understand color theory so well.
No, God, not at all. Not at all. No, I didn't. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to lay out this card. And it's funny, what I just explained to you, there's a lot of you guys that, you guys get this. You get this, you get this, you get this. There's just sometimes I look at your cards and I'm thinking, ooh, if they just would have put a background between their focal image and their background paper, it would have been beautiful. It's just those little things, that you need to do.
Can you hold up the Brady Bunch card so someone can take a picture?
Yep.
Never call it the Brady Bunch.
There's my Brady. And we'll talk about this one more time, but there's the Brady Bunch card.
They just said, would you hold up the Brady card?
And I'll hold this up again so you guys can take it because I know this is your challenge card. And I did cut some pieces, so you do have somewhat of a challenge, but we will talk about this after we get done with this card, okay? So I want to cut this and lay this out exactly like we did the first card. So it's laid out, and then if any of you have to go to bed or, what have you, then it's going to be laid out and we'll know how to cut it and adhere it, okay? So let's start out by cutting the backgrounds of...
Someone's asking what Sparkle-On means.
Sparkle-On we came up with 12 designs. We call them Sparkle-Ons. They're all like these 3-inch designs or 3-inch sizes, and they're made to be sparkled. Like really every single one of those dots are made. This stamp was made for every one of those dots to have some type of sparkle in it. Whether it be a Swarovski crystal, one of those flat things, something. So that's why we call them Sparkle-Ons. So when we say Sparkle-Ons, they're all 3 inches. And like this is a Sparkle-On too, because you could see, all those circles They just, you know, they deserve sparkle in every single one of those holes. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab.
If you did want to send this card out or any card, what do you do? What do you put in the middle other than just writing a message?
What would I put inside the card or out here? Inside the card or on the front? Okay, so these are the two blues that I want you to take out, okay? They're half sheets. They look like this. They're half sheets, and you're only going to have 2 on them. On the back, it's going to be a blue and a yellow, okay? So I'll give you guys like 10 seconds to kind of find those.
Elizabeth said there's 19 sparkle on stamps.
Oh, is there?
Yep.
Well, there you go. I can't believe there's 19. I would have lost that bet. Like, if you would have given me 3 chances, I would have lost that bet. Okay, so does everybody have these 3? Everything we're going to cut right now is just going to be that perfect square, okay? So, all we're going to do is just cut out these squares for these guys.
Inside the card.
Oh, inside the card? I would write on the card. There's the few cards that I've sent, I've written right inside the card. Real big, because I'm a big writer.
Speaking of Brady Bunch, I'm also watching Zero Zen in Time and Marsha. Maureen McGovern is the co-host.
That's funny. Strange. So when I cut these, I'm going to lay them down where I want them to go. And if you do something differently, that's okay. It's not the end of the world, okay? And again, this card opens up from right to left, but I'm going to put that one in that corner. And again, this is the look up. I'm cutting the blue that has the yellow behind it, okay? That's the blue that I'm cutting right now. These are your 2 top corners. I mean, it's not, I just want you to do it this way just because it flows much better. I wish if I had time, I could have made a card with the same colors and just threw it all over the place to show you what a difference it would be. And you might not even know why it looks so bad. You would just look at the card and say, ugh, because there's just no symmetry to it. But it could be the same exact colors, the same exact shape. Could have been these same exact colors.
But maybe you wanted to add something to coordinate with the front of the card. Would you add the stamped image just to square?
Sure. Sure, why not? Or cut it in half, put it in the inside bottom corner. Sure. Yeah. Inside's easy, because the inside has to be flat. It could be whatever.
Wendy Baker said it was a long day. I'll catch up tomorrow. See you at Oak.
Good night, Wendy. We're going for the most people watching us on Oak again tomorrow. We love when that happens. Okay, now these lighter blues I'm putting on the bottom. So these light blues are on the bottom. And just for time, I'm not going to outline these. I'll outline them as I put them together. Just because I want to get the basic of the card done. And it's not going to take that terribly long. Okay.
Yeah, this is probably the easiest cut card you've done.
Well, it is. It just takes a long time.
Explain Oak for the newbies.
Oh, sure. Oak, there's a bunch of promoters that have online classes. And Oak, One of a Kind, is one of them. And they have, it's called One of a Kind. And they have an event tomorrow. You would have to look under One of a Kind on Facebook and just join that group, and you could watch all day different vendors. And we happen to participate in Oak. I know Expo does one. I know Paper Wizard does one. There's Mega Meat does one. We participate with Mega Meat. So you could buy kits and play along too. So that's just some of them.
Did Brian ever do the picture?
The UPS picture?
I'm assuming.
No. Brian's busy, I'm busy, but we promised each other we will get together for an interview. We'll get together. I told Brian as soon as we get that camera up, we'll do an interview. I promise. And I promise it's going to be fun. Okay, so now you have 2 different types of yellow, and it's okay. I thought I was going for a different thing, but it didn't pan out the way I wanted to. So 2 different types of yellow does not matter because they are almost the same in color. One just has white. This one has white on the base. So grab your 2 yellows, and they are going to be single like this. So everyone look up. Grab your 2 yellows. And let's just cut those out.
Are you not doing oak on the 25th? I didn't see you on the promo video.
No, we don't. Very often we're not on the promo video just because we don't hit the deadline. And I tell them, don't worry about it because we'll put it on there separately. And I don't want to be the ones that hold them up. Yes, we are doing it. We do every single oak event they have. Every single one. The only one that we had to miss was 2 weeks ago for the first time ever because we were on an airplane. But yeah, you guys should be seeing the oak event for the 26th, which is going to be a car-themed one again by Monday or Tuesday. Okay, the one that has, again, this does not matter, but the one that has white I have at the bottom. The other one I have at the top.
We'll miss you tomorrow, Tammy.
Where's she going?
Virtual Crime Con.
Oh.
Are you losing numbers for oak? I know I have been gone camping on all the recent oak weekends. I would participate if I wasn't camping.
This is going to sound like a cocky reply, and I swear to you I don't want to sound anything but what it is. I really, really don't want to sound like this. We have not lost any sales. Our kits haven't gone down. We're still doing, I mean, wouldn't you agree with that? We're still doing the same amount of kits, if even not a few more than we did 6 months ago and a year ago. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's because, not that we have a good product and nobody else does. Everyone, I think, fairly has a good product. But I think we price ours to the way they should be priced when I think other people don't. And I don't think you need to buy a $50 kit to do a 20-minute make-along. I have a hard time with that, so you will never see us do that. So because of that, I think we've succeeded, and I think that's why we're working our tail off, because we are pricing them the way it should be. That's my thought.
Michelle says she likes that you gave us homework for volume.
I know. I have to send you guys a reminder next week. You guys have to do that, because I'm going to do something different with volume. We're going to do the class for the first, I think we have 30 minutes. We're going to do the class for the first 23 minutes and the last 7 minutes. I'm going to show you all my design team cards, which they did with that circle stamp up close. And it's going to be actually pretty cool, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so hopefully your card's laid out just like that. And now I need you to get these four dark blue ones right here. The only thing that I need in these 4 dark blue ones is I only need 2 of them right now. So I'm going to cut these in half.
It's also because we love you and Justine.
Well, I'm sure that's some of it. Tammy already did her homework. That's great. So anyhow, we just need 2 of these. So cut those in half. And I just want 2 of these. So I think when you watch volume and you watch oak, I think that's why we have a lot of the people watching us too. It's a nice compliment. We truly appreciate that more than you guys realize, all of us. We really appreciate that.
It's also because you know how to properly teach a class.
Well, and there's something to be said about that.
Excited to get Swirkle.
I know, Swirkle's pretty cool. Okay, so these dark blues end in the other end. Is everyone following along how we're doing this? I think this is the perfect way to teach this card. In fact, I think Wednesday night as I was laying in bed, I thought, how am I going to do that? And then I thought, oh, I'm going to lay that out. I think I came the next day and told you, Justine. I think I figured out how I'm going to... Did I tell you that? How I was going to teach this card?
You might have. I don't know. I've been so overworked this week.
Okay, you know what?
Kidding. You also don't oversell your product.
Yeah, you don't need to. That's silly. Okay, so right there, that dark blue, right in the middle on both ends. So now we need the one in the middle. And the one in the middle is this guy right here. Everyone look up. It's that orangish red one with ugly backpacks on the back. But it's that one right there. And then after I cut this one, I lay this down. For those of you who are behind, why don't you grab your camera? Because I will hold this up and you can take a picture of this. So you have a picture of this, okay? Everyone's like, ooh, that's a good idea. And they're pulling out their camera right now.
Peggy said you just said you thought you had figured it out.
Oh, see? I knew I told somebody. Thanks, Pegster.
I'm glad someone mentioned we don't need to see Stephanie's club selling every event.
Oh, you know what? I saw that someone finally said something about that. All I'm going to say is I'm glad they did. I didn't. Somebody even said I didn't think that was allowed, and personally, I didn't think that was allowed either. But okay, so these are all my bases. Okay, and they're going to be flat, but we'll go all over that later. Let me hold this up so you, the guys who are behind, or you want to take a picture of this, get your cameras out. I'm going to slide it this way and then pick it up, guys. Hold on. And then you can take a picture of this, okay? So here's my base. There's my base. So go ahead and take a picture. I'll hold that there for a couple seconds. Oh, good. It looks perfect. Okay, do we have that?
The picture's so much clearer.
It is, isn't it? I think it's the iPhone.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, I think so too. It's crazy how much clearer that is. So when Peggy starts putting stuff on the Fanster page, or I'm sorry, no, I didn't mean to say Fanster. That's coming, but not right now. Our Stamp-Listic local page. Those pictures are going to look great. Okay, so now we're going to do the middle section. And the middle section is going to be that rounded part, okay? So let's do... So this whole section, we're going to cut the exact same way. So let's just pull out this red right here, because this is what's going to go in the middle. And so far, when you look at this, you're like, oh my God, that doesn't match. And it does match perfectly, because of the way we're going to put that in. So it's like that, kind of like red burgundy on the front. It has pink on the back. So everyone pull that out. And we're going to cut all three of these pieces. And we're going to cut them out just like we did on the last card. And let me just cut out half of it, and I'll show you.
Someone said they're missing one of their yellows. They looked everywhere.
If you're missing one of the yellows, just email us at info@stamplistic.com, and we will put that in the mail like ASAP to you. The other thing I would say, make sure it's not stuck in that scrap pack form, okay?
This is my first volume class. Is it accessed through Facebook?
Yes, Volume, Oak, all that is through Facebook, but it's not through our site. You're going to have to go to the Volume site or the Oak site, okay? And Volume, VOLUME, it's an acronym for, is it, no, what is it? So, what is, what's that word when they, yeah, I don't know it either, but you can find them on Facebook. So everyone look up. We already cut this piece, so this should look familiar. So the next 9 pieces that we cut are all going to be cut like this, okay? Swirl, cut off the dot, swirl, cut off the dot, all the way around.
Is yours the latest iPhone?
Yes.
Yeah, they said that someone's saying they're better than most digital cameras.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, this is that iPhone Max. Yeah, this is the latest. It is the best iPhone right now on the market. It's like, believe it or not, this is like a $1,300 phone. But I needed to get it because we had to have a good camera. And luckily, last month they had a buy one, get one free. And we knew we were going to do the... this is going to go right in the middle here, guys. I'm going to lay it down. We knew we were going to do Stamp-Listic Locals, and Peggy's needed a new store phone forever. So we were able to buy, we're laughing. I'm telling you, her phone, and it's not her fault, it's my fault. I'm not kidding you. Her cell phone is probably, it could be 10 years old. I mean, I don't even think it should work anymore, but it could be 10 years old. I mean, it's so ridiculous. So anyhow, oh, and by the way, Peggy, I did call Verizon today. They didn't have the number in the phone, so that's why the phone wasn't working last night. So now they ported the number and it's officially there and it's working, so you'll have that on Tuesday. So yeah, so now Peggy has the same exact phone, and I am not an iPhone girl. I hate iPhones, cannot stand iPhones. I don't like the monopoly of the iPhones, just like the same reason Justine's going to hate me saying this, because this is her favorite tennis shoe. Same reason why I don't like Nike. Justine's a Nike girl. But the only reason I had to go with iPhone, because they're the only reason, they're the only ones that let you have the camera the way it's set up here. No, they're the only ones that have where you can see this image, Stamp-Listic, and it's the right way. Like everybody else who has it reversed either doesn't know how to switch their iPhone or they don't have an iPhone, because an Android, which trust me, I read and read and read and read, does not flip this. So the iPhone is the only one that can flip it, so you're seeing exactly the way it should be seen after many hours of research. So does everyone see where I'm putting those reds where I'm cutting? Those are going to go 3 right across the center. And again, I'm just laying them in there. I will go back and outline these.
Peggy said, I was wondering because now that phone must not be working. It has a weird SIM message on it.
Oh, you know why, Peggy? The number was transported tonight, so that phone's not going to work. Shoot. Oh, son of a gun. You know what, Peg? The phone's not going to work, so yeah. Take it off of for right now. Take that. I'll talk to you tomorrow. But take that phone off of forwarding, and we're just not going to have that phone forwarded Monday or Tuesday. Or maybe I just bring you the phone. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. But you're right. That phone's not going to work because that number was just poured over tonight. Okay. So those 3 reds I cut, boom, 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 right in the middle. And now let me go back to my other blues, the 2 blues. I already used 2 of on the background. I'm going to cut the same thing here. Yeah, that probably happened, Peggy, at 4:30 today. Because that's when they finally pour it over. Honestly, Peggy, you could throw that phone away. It is so old. Like, you couldn't even donate it to somebody. Like, if you donate it to somebody, I mean, I don't even know how it works. I don't even think it does. I think sometimes it hangs up on people, and we don't do it on purpose. I think the phone just does it. It doesn't hold a charge. It's horrible. Okay, so these blue ones, one goes in the tops. Well, they're going to go both on the yellows. So top in the center, and then the other one's going to go on the bottom in the center.
Use it as a music player.
The phone? You don't even have music on that phone. I mean, this is a phone, guys, that doesn't even have apps. It's like it's an old phone. It has no apps. It's not a smartphone. And not only is it not a smartphone, but even like, what's it called when it wasn't a smartphone? What are those called when they're not a smartphone? They're called something. What are they called? No, it's like even like 6 of those back. I mean, it's not even. It's ridiculous.
Someone said donate it because they'll take it apart and recycle the components.
I'm telling you, it could even be 14 years old. I mean, no one wants these components. The only person that would want these components is a crafter to put some of the ephemera on a card. Seriously.
Analog?
Yes, thank you. It's an analog phone.
You can donate them. People use them to dial 911.
Okay, so I want everyone to look up on my card real quick so you can see already. What are you laughing at?
Rick keeps telling you what to do with it, and you're like, that thing's...
Oh, it's so old. But look, you can see here, everyone look up real quick. So you can see how the blue's kind of there, and there's your eye doesn't get drawn in. But watch what happens when I lay this blue down. Look at this. Boom, boom. Now you kind of have a design there, symmetry. Your eyes aren't, they're not so drawn apart. They're more focused.
Take it to the nearest recruiter. They fix them and send them so people can call from overseas.
Okay. Peggy, I don't care what you do with the phone. Okay, so now you have 4 miscellaneous colors. And I can't have 4 miscellaneous colors right now because I have a symmetry going on my card, okay? So here's my 4 miscellaneous colors. We're still going to cut them the same way, but I'm going to start from the top and go my corners. So my top left corner is going to get this guy, the starred guy. Has that school stuff on the back. Again, we're going to cut it the exact same way.
Lisa says, my husband is still using my first BlackBerry. He loved it and doesn't want a smartphone, so we had matching phones from 20 years ago. So when it finally died, he activated mine, and Sprint office was shocked that it was still working.
That's hilarious. Let me tell you, I was a huge BlackBerry fan. And if BlackBerry came to the market, I swear to God, I'd be the first one to sign up. I loved BlackBerry. BlackBerry lost on the market because they wanted to be considered the business phone. So because of that, they didn't want to go and make any apps for games. And that's why they lost. They just didn't make any of those apps when Android and the iPhone did.
Make it a planter.
The phone? Okay, again, this one goes in the top left. I'm going to do top left, top right, and I'm going to come down to the bottom, okay? And that one kind of blends in, but that's going to end up being pop, so it's okay. Peggy, tell them how old this phone is. I don't think they believe me. That's all Mewy needed. He's sound asleep right now. Thanks for letting him out.
He was thirsty too.
I know, he gets thirsty after those bones.
You drink the water and I get the harness on him and let's go. He was doing a stiff thing. He doesn't want to go.
He puts the brakes on.
Yeah, I had to drag him, then he finally went out. And then he goes out there and he's like running. I can't even keep
I know,
up.
I know. Same here. It's ridiculous.
He's like, he gets out there, he's like running free.
I know.
It's hilarious.
It is funny. And like I said, he moves. Like Nancy would never believe he moves like that. And if he didn't have that harness on him, he'd be running like a madman all around the yard. And the harness is just one of those little harness things that go underneath his belly.
Peggy just said so old.
It is so old. It's so bad. It's so bad. And not once has she complained about the phone.
To you, no. I'm kidding.
That's funny.
Kidding, Peg. I'm writing on the back of the pieces where they go.
There you go. But if you're cutting them too, isn't this going a little bit faster because you know what you're cutting? I hope you say yes, because it really should be.
Do you remember the black phone you had that belonged to the phone company? It lasted 30 years and you could kill someone with it.
Yeah.
Is there a fourth set of mini stamps?
For this?
No. Is there a fourth set? We had 3 sets of minis. We didn't come
No.
out with the fourth.
Nope. The fourth probably will come out in, I'd say about, well, maybe a month at this point. Because we'll need to start something new with Oak.
Did Nancy start working for you yet?
Not yet. Now the ball's on my court. We got to get that healthcare done. Who knows? Maybe she won't even accept the job. Okay. So are we good? Does anyone want to take another picture? Did you guys want to take another picture? Oh, that was for little Chrissy. Chrissy, is husband doing... I don't even know if you bought a kit. Is hubby doing the... Is hubby doing one of the cards? Do you guys want me to hold this card up so you can take a picture of it? Because I have all 9 layers done.
Elizabeth still has one of those black phones. Her grandkids think it's the best toy ever.
Okay, here you go. Marion Jet no longer works for us. We don't know what happened. She walked out one day and she never came back, and that's literally what happened. Okay, so I'm going to hold that up, take a picture.
No, not tonight, but he is asleep right next to me.
Of course he is. He loves her. Okay, so now we are going to do... What are we going to do? We are going to do... Well, here, let me show you what's left. This piece right here, this is the piece everyone look up. This is the piece I do not want. I don't want this piece. This is the very, very top piece, so let's put this piece to the side. Everyone look up, take this, and put this to the side. I do not want this piece. I want all these other pieces. Now, all these other pieces, you have too many of them, I can tell you that right now. All these other pieces are going to be cut on your outside square and then put back on the card. So let's just start. Or maybe you don't know. Yeah, you do have extra pieces. Only because it was easier for us to cut. So I'm going to cut my greens first.
Tammy says Mr. Tammy's going to finally finish his diamond dots painting he was working on at the
That's awesome. Okay, so everyone look up. So everything we cut right now is going to be that outside square. Okay, so I'm going to cut my greens first. So let's go ahead and cut those outside greens. And we're going to lay these greens right in the middle. For those of you who are in the ACA, you got all 3 of your kits, your rubber stamp storage kits, sent to you, and they're the right ones. Yay.
Lori LaFrance says, hi, Jen.
Hi, Lori. Hey, Lori, are you back to work yet? She's the one that works in Orlando. In the most magical place, or what is the most wonderful place? What is it?
We are at CKC working on class 105.
Oh, I love that. Who is that?
Lori LaFrance.
I love that. Is your mom down there with you? I love that.
She said I went back in June.
Oh, good. Oh, this month? Yeah, this month. Is Mama with you? Okay, the next one I'm going to do is cut these 2 out. These 2 are going to go on my middle top, middle bottom.
Disney World is the happiest place on earth.
Thank you, that's what it is. Happiest place on earth. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I was stuck on most magical. How is the Lakeland show? And again, this is just going to go on the top right there.
Lori said no, she's not ready for travel in groups.
Yep, I don't blame her. That's why we're not there. As much as I love Todd, and I really, really, really do.
The happiest place on earth.
I'll tell you where my happiest place on earth is going to be tonight.
The happiest place on earth, Disney Stamplistic Fanster Friday is number 2.
Aw, I love Fanster Friday. That is so awesome.
Elaine says, just got here, so we'll have to watch the replay. Had a chance to go to dinner with a former coworker and could have passed
Nice.
it up.
Okay, so on here, there's 2 that you're not going to need. So on this long butterfly strip, 2 that you don't need. And again, you're just going to cut out this outside square.
Lori said it's small, no one's wearing masks, but lots of space to distance.
Good. Are there a lot of consumers there?
Belinda Waters says she thinks she's skipping CKC San Marcos. Only 17 vendors on the list.
I know.
Are you going to Oregon in the fall for CKC?
I think that's a definite no because there's no way to get our stuff there. I'm still trying to get us to Lancaster. I could tell you that I promise you guys we are not coming to shows. I promise that is not the case. You will definitely see us on the road next year. Other than the Mega Meet in October, I just don't know how much you're going to see us on the road this year. So these butterfly ones, the ones I'm cutting now, guys, are going on the 4 corners, okay? So these are all going on the 4 corners. And you do have 2 extra.
That made my decision. Phew, don't have to go to Oregon in October. Tammy. I took a picture of our table. I think a lot of shows are low because people are being cautious.
Yeah, I think so too.
She said she'll send it to you.
Thank you. And I just think there's a lot of options that people have too right now online that there's just no need to rush it. And personally, I just think there's a lot of people who are trying to rush it. Yeah, but that's okay. And people think that, you know, they're not. And it's whatever. It's, you know, it's what people, it's everyone's own personal opinion. Okay, guys, so we're almost done cutting. But this time when I cut the next layer, which is going to be this last layer, I'm not going to put it on my card because literally this is going to be the top of every single card. Okay, so every single square gets one of these, and it's that inside circle. So I'm going to cut all these right now, but I'm going to put them to the side because I know that every single one of these get one of these out of this paper.
I think you guys are playing it smart by not traveling yet.
Yeah, I do.
Lori says, we are masking. When I went to office mask, Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
When I went to office mask.
Hold on 1 second. So look up. It's just that little guy. The inner square is what we're cutting out. Not the diamond, the inner square. We cut that out of the last card. And again, I'm just going to cut that out. And I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to stack them up. Go ahead.
That's how it is here too, Marion. I said, the last 3 days I went. I told you the one day I went there and, you know, they didn't have masks on at the print center. And there's not a sign anymore. So I said, I only walk in. There's not many people. I'm vaccinated, so I didn't wear it. I tell you, don't you feel weird to not have it on? Like I feel like I'm missing something.
Yes.
Yeah, so weird.
It is weird.
I mean, I think when I do, if I go grocery shopping, I'm still going to wear it. If I go to the casino, I'm
Well, it's funny. Have you gone grocery shopping since they've lifted the mandate? Because I went grocery shopping, boy, what was it, Monday? I think it was Monday.
Yeah.
When Kathy was here.
Yeah.
The one-way signs are gone. Like, all that's gone.
Yeah, I think in places like that, you know, like I don't go to Walmart hardly at all, but if I did, like, when there's a lot of people, I think I'm still going to wear it. Just casino, I'm definitely going to wear it, but I don't think I'm going to wear it just running into, you know, the post office anymore like I do every day, or I don't think I'm going to wear it then. But
Thanks for taking all that stuff up, too.
no problem.
Thanks for coming in today. Peggy was so funny when she realized you were at home. She's at home? I think she got a little bit pissed. Why is she at home?
I didn't say I'm going to stay home tomorrow.
No, I thought, because Andy was gone, I thought, ooh, I'd sleep in.
Yeah, well.
Stay in bed, do some things around the house. And then I stayed up late last night working. And then when he got up, I got up at 7 and I couldn't go back to sleep because I was so excited that he was leaving that I actually went into work at 9:30 and I'm never there at 9:30. And then by 2 o'clock, it was like, oh my God, Justine needs to get in here.
Our post office doesn't mandate masks. For the employees, they do, but all their signs are taken down.
Yeah, but the employees were wearing masks.
Yeah, but someone said post office mandates masks, government buildings like airports, but many people are in there without a mask. Yeah. If I'm around a lot of people, I'm still going to wear it. Lori LaFrance, I have to wear them at work in the heat in Florida for 8 hours.
Ugh.
Inside an AC is nothing. It's true. I'm vaccinated and still wear my mask. Some of the small stores I go to, they still ask to wear a mask. One store has a staff that has little kids, so I think we want to be cautious, so we wear our masks.
I don't know. Peggy, are you making people wear their mask or no? I don't think
my
she
mom
is.
works, you know, manages a Hallmark store, and when I was talking to her, people were asking, because they never, you know, from her owners, they never said what are we supposed to do. So my mom's been wearing her mask, and I think she will anyway, no matter what they say.
Right. I mean, there's a little difference there.
These people own, like, you know, 7, 8, 10 different stores all around, and they called corporate Hallmark, and they said, no, you still have, the employees still have to wear a mask. So there's some people that work in a store in Columbus and they quit. They said, you know, you don't have to, you know, if you're making us wear a mask, people, you know, they quit. I'm like, geez, you know, I mean, stores have the right to say their employees have to wear it.
Right, that's true.
But
Okay, so let's do...
The worst is having to do physical therapy wearing a mask.
Yeah, I'm sure, or a masseuse. Okay, so let's everyone look up, regardless of where you are, just look up. I'll say this again, but look up so you understand, okay? I'm going to do this middle. I took each row as one row, so top row, middle row, bottom row. The middle row is built the same exact way, so the same things are flat, the same things are layered. The top row and the bottom row are put together the same exact way. Same things are flat, same things are layered. So I'm going to do the middle row first. So every single middle row is going to be exactly how I do it now. And then when I do the top is going to be the same as the bottom. Okay, so that should be pretty easy. So as for the bottom, let me go through here.
Makes sense. Misty. Peggy said no, up to each customer.
Okay, so this is what I have to do because I need to put these squares on, guys. So look what I'm going to do real quick here, okay? I'm going to take these pieces off, and I'm going to lay them down right next to here the exact way they're going to go back on. And I say that because those are all in nice order, but I need to be able to put all my squares down first so I could line them up. So I'm moving all these out over here. Does everyone see that? Yet? No, that's what I have to do right now. So I'm going to move all those out right there so I could now put these down in the correct order. I'm sorry, line them up. And I'm going to actually start in the middle. So you can see what I just did. So that's the same exact, they're lined up the same exact way right there. So I'm going to go back and outline.
Tammy says, we are still under an indoor mask mandate in King County, Washington State.
Really?
If vaccinated, no mask required outside unless you are in a crowd, concert, or similar.
Well, we have concerts opening up here. Did you eat dinner?
Mm-hmm. Alicia says her county, I don't know how to say it. Snohomish County, Washington is not here, but again, I am wearing mine even though I have had my shots for good reason. Does the top layer matter as far as which one's on which row?
I don't understand the question fully, so I'm going to say yes.
I think the top, those little squares, does it matter which one goes on which piece?
Oh, no. The top piece, nope, that does not matter. Not at all. Now, you really want to put these bottom squares, these 9 base squares, on pretty evenly. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to do my corners first and then go in, okay? So I'm going to take my whole mat, even though this is here, and I'm going to move this into position over here just so I could have this in front of me. And I'm going to move my card down here.
Our baseball team, the Indians, opened full capacity already.
Oh, they did. And by the way, Justine, Kathy said that when she starts baseball, she thinks that you should come with me to see one of her games because she knows how much you would enjoy watching her.
Okay.
I said, are you going to be able to eat snacks in between innings like you did on basketball? That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so these are still in order, but like I'm going to lay this one here because I kind of know how much space I need. But if you don't, lay out one row just to make sure they're kind of even, okay?
Sandra says,
Yeah.
I work special needs residential education all year long, so masks are life until the end of time. I'm okay with it.
Good. I don't think my sister's provider has to wear masks anymore. I don't even know if the providers had to wear masks when they were in their house. That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh. It's true.
So try to put this on as straight and even as you can.
Isn't your team the one that loses more games than the Cubs? I don't know. We're not that bad. We're second place in our division.
Yes, but normally, are we a bad team? Yes. The Cleveland Indians are bad.
No, they've been making the playoffs the last couple of years.
Well, we've never won.
Well, we're not bad. We're not like at the bottom of the bottom like the Caddies. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Linda.
Make sure I'm even still. Oh, I'm perfect. Okay, so let's take my bottom down here. So I'm building my outsides to come in then.
Sandra says, we have a provider in my house for my father-in-law, so I can go to work each day, all-timers, and they wear masks still.
I don't think Kathy's providers did wear masks. I gotta ask her that.
Will you explain rules and tips for the challenge card for first-timers?
Yep, I will when I'm done with this. Now, if you are like on your way to bed and you don't want to stay up that long, we're going to save the video, just rewatch like the last 10 minutes or the last 5 minutes tomorrow. But yep, I will definitely go over the challenge card with you.
Did you say what paper this is and I missed it?
This is a hodgepodge of a bunch of different paper. This, the non-printed paper is our exclusive paper that we have with Authentique, that we use a lot in the backgrounds. I'm sorry, in between printed paper. And oh no, this, I think then this, the other one is from Echo Park, and it's called Back to School.
Are all of these going to be flat?
All of these bases are going to be flat, yes. And just make sure you put them on as straight as you can, you know, or even as you can. Which I'm, knock on wood, I'm doing a pretty good job of that right now.
Oh my God, who walks in and turns Netflix on in the middle of Fanster Friday?
Who did?
Is that Bill?
Is that Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Oh. Bill? The heck is he doing? What time is it?
10:15.
What the heck is he doing up? That's the better question. Oh, look at how straight that is. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. So, corners, and then go do your middles, or your inside middles, and then your middle.
Montreal Canadiens won tonight.
Is that hockey?
I'm assuming. Can you put my squares on? LOL.
Actually, I'm doing a pretty good job. That one's a little bit further down, but that's okay. I'm going to turn my card, guys. It's easier for me to work with my right hand than left.
Yeah, it was hockey.
Yeah, since Pittsburgh's not in any longer, they really screwed that up. Kind of don't pay attention. I'm sure Andy pays attention, but I don't ask because it doesn't matter. Whoops. Can you move that off the keyboard just in case? Thanks. Look at that. I could have lined this up anywhere better if I tried harder. Wow. Wow.
Wowee.
Okay. So how are you guys doing? Okay, so now I'm going to go back to what I originally said, and I'm going to do my middle. So let me take all my greens off. And I'm going to outline all my reds. And these are going to go flat in the middle. So I'm going to outline all of these, and these are going to go flat.
The man is out trimming and mowing the lawn at 7:15. So when she talked about her husband.
He must be, they must be East Coast.
West.
That's what I meant.
Uh-huh.
But what kind of yards? I don't think they have yards to mow. Okay. So these guys are going to go flat.
Hey, I'm in a challenge in a group. Is there an official name for the shape we cut out before the 2 squares on the first card? It counts for points if it is an official shape.
Read that to me again slower.
Is there an official name for the shape we cut out before the 2 squares on the first card?
Oh God, that's this one. That's this shape. I don't know. Let's all help you with the challenge. I believe this is the shape that she wants a name for. I don't think there's an official name for that, is there?
I don't think so either.
Curved square.
That's not an official name.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody know if there's an official name for this? I think that's what she's talking about.
It's not a diamond. Inward square.
Inward square. That's another good one.
A pillow.
But as Justine would say, that's not an official name.
Well, I don't think it is.
Well, it could be.
It's not a hexagon. Diamond dish.
Inward diamond.
Throw pillow.
That's funny.
Concave.
Concave is probably better.
Someone says I like pillow.
A throw
Chrissy
pillow.
Carter says a throwing star.
Chrissy Carter. I can't wait till you guys move up to Cleveland. It'll never happen. Okay, guys, these are flat in the middle here.
Persian square.
I'm probably, for the sake of time, not going to do the jewels with you on this one. I'll tell you the jewels, but we'll see.
Concaved square. Sandra said she looked it up.
Seriously? Well, see?
Oh, it's got an official name.
There we go. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I do like these cards a lot. And I think as you're doing them, I think you're going to learn, not learn to like them. I think you're going to like them too, but when you originally saw them, I think most of you thought, oh. Oh, by the way, did you guys get, does everyone have their kits on time? And I say that because, who cares? Someone need to know that name. Don't be mean.
If you're
She
a
wanted a
quilter,
name.
it's a cathedral window.
Oh, well, there's another one. There you go. Did everyone get their kits, like, on time? Because we mailed them last Friday because the holiday was Monday. Of course, we know Tammy got hers the next day in Washington. That's ridiculous.
Who designed the sparkle-ons?
A graphic artist that doesn't even work for us anymore.
Pamela Wellen says, got mine Tuesday. You should have just said anybody not get their kit yet.
That's true. Who did not get their kit yet?
Someone got it tonight at 5:15.
That's crazy. I wonder if Connie Lennon bought it late, though. No one should have gotten it today at 5:15. Got it on Tuesday. Good. I bet you Connie Lennon bought hers late. Okay, I'm going to finish up my middle row just not to confuse anybody. So my middle row, these greens are going to be popped. So I'm going to pop up my greens now.
Most people are saying Tuesday.
That's great. See, when we send these kits out on Friday...
UPS is still holding on to mine.
Why?
I don't know. It said, got it today in California, got mine Wednesday. Majority says Tuesday. She said she bought it on Sunday.
Oh, okay, so then it was mailed on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
A couple people got it on today. Texas Tuesday. Wow.
Yeah, when we mail things on Friday, it's a world of difference.
She said contraband. Outline them.
Oh, shit. Shoot. Who said that?
Outline?
Yes.
Pam Phillips.
I hate outlining from the back. Doesn't give you the full effect. But
Deb
it's...
Fisher got it on Memorial Day.
Deb? How'd you get it on Memorial Day? Hey, Deb. I was looking at the Alaska cruise list today. Are you the Deborah Fisher that's going on Alaska with us? Which would be a blast if it were.
Belinda Waters says, yep, my ACA still says label created USPS awaiting package.
Yeah, no, those were all mailed yesterday. Yeah. We never keep packages in our warehouse. When we do them, Justine, that's the last thing Justine does is she takes them to the post office. Okay, greens in the middle are popped, guys. Yeah, you can tell I outlined these from the back.
Oh, Linda Carrither says, I didn't order one because I thought I was getting my prize from Philly-ish. Did I miss doing something?
No, you didn't miss anything. It's called Jennifer screwing up. Yours is in the mail. I sent it priority. You should have gotten it today, so you'll probably get it tomorrow. That was my bad, Linda. I very, 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 very much apologize. I am very sorry for that. I totally forgot about two of you guys, so I sent them priority. Please let me know when you get it. It really should be there. I thought it was going to be there today because I did send a priority, so obviously you'll be getting it tomorrow. And speaking of that, since you're here, Linda, did you get Kathy's card back? 3 of you guys sent Kathy... No, 2 of you guys sent Kathy stuff, and I know she sent cards back. Linda, did you get yours yet?
You have the most amazing customer service in the most colorful language.
Well, it's funny that you say that because as soon as someone says that, then we get a nasty email from somebody that says they want their money back because, I don't know, because their jewels aren't here or something.
Tammy Pennington, I got a pleasant surprise this week. My Alaska cruise fare went down 500.
I know, Tammy. Yes, it went down a lot.
I got something from...
It did. It went down a lot.
Vacations?
Yes.
I got something.
It went down a lot. I know. That Alaska cruise went down a lot. Okay, so everyone look up. I want everyone's attention regardless of where you are. Please, please, please look up. So I'm still in this middle row, and I just told you, and I did, that the pop-ups, or the green was popped up. Now I'm going to go into my stack of 9, and I'm just going to grab 3 of them. This one is going to be popped up on top of the middle row too, okay? So I'm going to outline them like I don't forget.
The concave squares are flat, right? In the middle
yes,
row.
yes.
And that is Deb Fisher. She is going to Alaska.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Mary Beth says, Vampire Daisy is going camping this weekend at Datel Well Campground in New Mexico.
I can't wait to see that. And I know Vampire Daisy is also going to Orlando this week, too.
And Linda hasn't got Kathy's cards yet.
Okay, well, it's on its way, Linda. And it's not a card, it's the Kathy card. Remember, it's notebook paper. So, Linda, I'm sorry that you don't have your kit. It was totally my fault. Like, now I really feel bad. It really was my fault.
Is it Elena said that?
Oops.
This card brings back memories of her watching Hollywood Squares.
Right.
Someone else said it reminds me of superheroes.
Right. I think it reminds me of Hollywood Squares, too. Speaking of Hollywood Squares, did you see Saturday Night Live 2 weeks ago when they did Hollywood Squares on Game Show? Oh, come on. It was hilarious.
I've never watched it in a long time.
It was the very, very last show. They had the Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
And you know, the Hollywood Squares, everyone was on there. And it was like the Hollywood Squares from 1985. So, like, Bill Cosby was in the middle, and they had to beep him up because he said something. And then Matt Lauer was in a square, and they had to beep him up because he said something.
That was a repeat. I already saw that. That's not a brand new one.
No, it was. It was the last show. 2 weeks ago.
I already saw something like that one time. And they'd have no one left to even answer a question. At the
Right.
end. Yeah, I already saw that.
Okay. Okay.
Well, no, wait. But I never watched it recently, so how would I see that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Unless maybe I watched it and then fell asleep. But I don't think I've watched you. I said I haven't watched UPS. I'm reading these things.
It was very funny.
I'm trying to go find all these comments, but let's see. 3 of the same size, question mark? I'm assuming that she's talking about the cards somewhere. I don't know what they were.
3 are the same size. I don't think I know that either. I re-asked the question because I'm unsure what you're saying.
When they do Jeopardy. Wow, Vampire Daisy sure gets around.
Vampire Daisy gets around more than Justine gets around. And Justine does travel.
Andrea said, I had it sent by UPS. UPS delivered it to Michael's nearby. They put on the tracker. They tried to deliver but couldn't. All they have to do is put it in my mail cell like they have done before. There was no notice on my door that they tried to deliver or that they delivered it to Michael's. My sister went to pick it up during this class. It looks like a truck drove over it and has printed labels to Michael's.
It's ridiculous.
Jeez. Huh. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Okay, remember those top ones get popped. That's why I'm popping. Yeah, sorry about that.
Stripes in the top should all go in the same direction, right?
The stripes should, yes. On the top, they should go in the same direction. Yes, they should.
Vampire Daisy's going to have a reputation.
Why, is she going to do a strip?
No,
strip?
we're just getting around.
Oh.
No, I didn't see it there.
Okay. So now I have my top row to do, my bottom row to do, and it's going to be done the same exact way. So, all these pieces that are laid out right here, all these pieces are going to be adhered flat to one another. So adhere that small square, adhere that small square all the way across. So adhere all those small squares.
Karen Plumley says, Vampire Daisy needs to straighten up. I've lost at bingo the last 3 weeks.
Aww.
Sorry.
Maybe she's a one-hit wonder at bingo.
One-hit wonder.
Okay, that goes on there. So, Justini, what are you doing tomorrow?
I gotta come over here.
Oh, that's true.
For 1 hour and a half. I don't know.
And then you'll probably go to the casino, right?
Probably. Well, it's funny, like I hang up with my mom.
I'm so glad that you're finally admitting that. We don't have to go through that crap of, no, we're not going. I haven't talked to anybody. We're not going.
Well, now my mother, like as soon as you hang, like today when I talked to her, she's like, all right, if you guys do anything tomorrow, give me a call. Like
Right.
It's always like she has to come.
It's like my mom. I'm wanting her to get together with John. So
I
back.
think she looks forward to it, like, oh, we.
I know. Just kidding, Mama. Okay.
Which is fun.
So let's get this out. Oh, let's just do them all together.
Oh. still would like to know what all that is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
On the middle row, did you mean to put the small square, tiny red stripe facing different direction than the other two
I did.
squares?
I did. I did that on purpose. I sure did. It would have had too much direction, I think, if it went the same way. You could put them the same direction if you have them lined up like that. But yes, I did do that. In fact, if you go back and look, you could see me turn my card because I wanted to make sure I put it on straight. So that's going to be popped. This red one, make sure goes in the middle of the row. Popped.
Second row, first square, should the diamond be changed for the direction of the stripe?
It's totally up to you. All my stripes are going the same direction.
They're talking about that middle one that you have different.
Yeah, they're all going the same direction.
Yeah, they're just saying because the color is different.
Yeah, I don't care. That doesn't bother me. But all the stripes are going the same direction. That's the only thing I care about. And I actually turned that on purpose. I didn't want them all to be the same. You can have them all the same, but that does not matter. As long as the stripes are going the same direction, which they are. But thanks for catching that and caring.
Sharon is caring.
Did you just say that?
Mm-hmm. Now you won't sleep down here tonight, right?
Oh God, no. We're gonna be in the bed.
Rooney come in the bed too?
No, I said she's gonna lay on this chair. She doesn't want to lay with us. She wants to lay in her chair. She wants nothing to do with us. That should not surprise you. Yeah, no, she lays on her chair. She only gets on the bed after we get out of the bed. Like when I'm in the shower, she'll go lay on the bed. She's a crabola. I'm gonna do this one bottom row, and then I'll take a poll to see if you guys are done. Well, I'll do this bottom row, and then I'll talk about the jewel placement and then the Make It Home class. But then I will finish this card. So for those of you who may be done or want to get moving,
you shower how often? That was Chrissy. Karen, maybe Vampire Daisy will bring me luck Tuesday. We're taking her to my mother-in-law's 95th birthday party. We get to take her to lunch.
That's nice.
Wow, 95. Wow.
I will not live to be 95. There's just some things you know in life. Andy, on the other hand, will live to be 95. But with the smoking, who knows?
And has he ever called you at all today?
Oh, twice.
Oh, he misses you.
Well, yeah, we get along when we're not together. I told him I'll just talk to him tomorrow because we're going live tonight.
Yeah. Can you review what's popped, please?
Yes, on the row that I'm doing, certainly. So the base is flat, we know that. And then these two pieces are flat. The outside square and that, what do we call it?
Concave square.
Concave square. And then that whole piece is a unit. It's going to get popped. And I didn't tell you anything about the very, very top one yet.
Are the small squares popped on the bottom row?
I didn't say that yet, but the answer to that is no, they're flat. It's kind of the opposite of what I did in the middle row, which is the whole point.
Marion says her mom and her sisters all lived to 93.
That's great.
Robbie says, I don't want to live to 93. 95.
Well, like if I was my mom at 85, I'd want to be alive. But I don't think I'm going to be like my mom at 85. I'll still be like my mom at 85, how she's eating 2 Big Macs in a row, but... Have you ever heard of anything like that? She's 85 years old and she eats 2 Big Macs. Do you know why she eats 2 Big Macs? She eats 2 Big Macs when they're buy one get one free.
Oh.
And she's like, well, why would I want to waste that second one? She's 85. Eating that. I'll never be Skinner having a mom like that. If she has that gene, I have that gene.
She can't just save the other one?
Who asked that?
Me.
Oh, well, sure she could.
If I have dementia like my mom at 94, I don't want to live that long.
Correct. I don't think I would either. But my mother does not have dementia. Is Belinda Waters still in here?
She's the one that just said that.
Oh. Belinda, did I answer your question about your question?
I think she said thank you, yes.
Okay, good. And I should say sorry and thank you.
My mom, Karen Stialo, my mom was 93 and could eat a whole hamburger and fries by herself. My daughter used to wait for leftovers and there weren't ever any.
Right. I mean, seriously, 2 Big Macs.
Only because she knows enough to know she's not remembering.
That's even worse.
Little square popped?
The very, very, very top square that's in this pile, no, that's flat.
Alice says, I'd eat the second one for my next meal, sure. For sure.
But it's not the next meal, it's the same meal. She'll come to the office sometimes in the morning, I'll be like, you hungry? She'll be like, oh no, I just had 2 Egg McMuffins. I don't even do that. Oh God, it's hilarious.
Mary, my mom had dementia, but both her sisters were sharp as tacks. My aunts were still reading the Morning Star report to manage her stock portfolio.
That's great.
Tammy says, my dad is 84 and has been going through chemo and radiation off and on most of the last 2 years. It'll be a miracle if I live that long, but I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
No, I know.
Marion says, just lost 50 pounds doing low carb. Works great.
That's great. No, I know what I have to do. I have to get up and exercise, and I have to stop eating crap. And that's all I have to do. Or if I really want to get desperate, I could do exactly what Justine does and not eat. Or eats a yogurt in the morning or for lunch and 2 eggs for dinner.
If you get desperate, like, what am I? I eat stuff. You see?
You don't eat stuff.
Okay.
And then to boot, not only are you eating a half a granola bar, you're sharing it with my dogs. Mary Sparks says, I lost 100 pounds on Optavia. Wow, that's fantastic.
I don't know what that even is, do you?
No, I don't. I'm sure it's some diet plan, but that's great. That's what I need to lose. I do need to lose 100 pounds.
Marion said it took me forever to do that, to lose her 50.
Yeah.
Optavia, I don't know what that is.
I'll do it one of these days. Just think if I could have started in COVID, I would have been skinny by now. Which is sad.
Belinda says, you can swim. That's all I can do that doesn't hurt my knees.
I love swimming.
Oh.
Jeez, Justine.
I don't know, I have hiccups.
Then you gotta go to find a pool.
Cut out most of your bread.
Yep, that's true. Who doesn't like bread, though?
It is. That thing, Octavia. It is this thing that they come in and I can't. It is Habits of Health by Dr. Wayne Anderson.
Oh.
Just walking is great exercise. 30 minutes a day. You'll lose if you walk and don't overeat.
Yep, I know that. I absolutely know that.
Elizabeth said, haha, Jen, I lost 4 pounds this week. Want to do that?
Do what? Oh, that's because she... What's it called? What did she have? And did you... Yeah, you do. They check your back ends.
Oh, she had COVID. Oh,
no, COVID?
I was reading someone's comments and it came out COVID. The
colonoscopy.
Robbie says, I gained during COVID.
Oh, God, I gained during COVID, too.
No sodas, diet, or otherwise.
I know.
No sugared coffee.
Trust me, guys, I know how to lose weight. I know.
That's what I think people are doing.
But, it's so easy. All you got to do, I do know that. And what's sad is I know as long as I change my eating habits and just exercise a little bit, I would lose it. I know that. I have a very, very high metabolism. And what's sad is I have a dog that would love to be walked an hour a day or a half hour a day.
Pam says, I lost 100 pounds with keto and only walking every day.
Yep.
Though I would die without carbs. No, thought I would die without carbs. Not true. There's enough alternatives that worked for me. These classes and the products I have bought from you are my self-care. I have to craft every night so I can feel more human. Do whatever works to make you happy. The healthy part will come.
Well, that's not true.
Mary Yeager says, I need someone to smack food out of my hands.
Right.
Ann Rawls says, I'm going to be with you, Jennifer.
Right.
I need someone to smack food out of my hands.
Can you imagine if someone smacked food out of my hand and smack him back? What are you doing? Like you. Can you imagine if I was eating like my Panera sandwich, you came up and you smacked me? Oh my God, I get so pissed.
It's not easy because it's a mindset. You'll do it when you're ready.
Oh, I know.
Someone's saying hello. Sandy Singer, hello.
Hi, Sandy Singer. I knew this card was going to take a long time, though, but the payoff, guys, I think is beautiful.
Abigail says, decide how much you want to lose.
100 pounds.
And then carry that amount of weights around.
Oh, right. No, I think about that all the time. I pick up Lemieux and I think, oh my God, I don't want to say that. No, I know.
You're too busy to have time to think about dieting. LOL. That's my excuse anyway. Susan says...
I like to eat, though, too.
Susan says, take the dog for a walk and I end up carting her most of the way. She only weighs 5 pounds. I've lost 60 pounds.
Boy, we have had a lot of success with people losing weight on here. I almost feel like a loser listening to all this. Jesus. I mean, everybody has lost weight. Robbie and I are the only ones who are like, well, we gained. Jeez.
Like a loser. Oh, shit. I just need someone to prepare my meals for me. I'd pay to see that. Love it. I love this card. Starting Monday morning, Christine just slaps food out of your hand. Peggy said, me too. I'd like to see that. Thank you for another wonderful class. I would do the bling tomorrow. I added a piece of sparkle paper as background because my squares were not so square.
Okay, that's good. Good fix. Very good fix.
Carol Kiss says, my rec pool has deep water aquatics 1 hour on Tuesdays and Thursday night. I'll go with you.
Yeah, but then I gotta drive 40 minutes there. I need...
He says you'll blow out your knees.
Blow up my knees doing what? Blow up my knees? Swimming? Swimming's easy to do. What the heck would I blow up my knees doing? Walking?
Shelly says, I totally forgot about this class. This card is amazing. Love these cards. Stephanie, I gained 25. Susie, I gained 2. Just can't get motivated. Others lost weight. I gained theirs.
Thank you. Now I'm starting to feel better.
I brought home a 10-pound bag of glass rocks. I couldn't believe how heavy it was. It really made me think about the 115 I lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a foodie. I do Nutrisystem Monday through Thursday and have fun during the weekend. I am not skinny, but it seems to work.
That's good.
I know I weigh too much, but I'm starting to feel like who the hell cares? Be you and be happy.
Well, I'm starting to feel that way too, but that is not a good way to feel.
Kim says I work out 4 to 5 days a week and still gain. Whatever. Jennifer is secretly thinking, let's change the subject.
Who said that? No.
Benston.
I don't.
Ralston says I gained during COVID.
Yeah, I don't care. I know that I'm heavy. I know I need to lose weight. I also know that I like to eat. And I'll lose weight one of these days.
Marion said Justine will be in the hospital.
For what?
I'll be getting the food out of her. Costco has some decent keto sandwich bread. Helps with the sandwich cravings. What time is Oak? It's 2:15 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
Okay, guys. I am going to put my jewels on here. Can I put my jewels on here, or do you guys want me to? I'm going to put my jewels on here. Justine will take me 10 minutes.
Top layer flat?
Top layer flat on the top and bottom. Yep. Top layer flat.
The keto diet, what is that, when you don't eat carbs at all?
Or sugar. That's from Dr. What's his name? Ian Smith.
I can lose weight, but my problem is it keeps finding me again.
He's a very good-looking guy, that Ian Smith.
No, Jennifer needs her working too much. No hospital for Justine.
Right, I do. I had such weird phone calls today, not today, this week. I was thinking about things of the reason why I can't get things done, and this week was a good week.
Where's Terry tonight?
Terry at Shilling? She sent us a nice card the other day. I need to bring that into the office. I don't know where she's been. Maybe she's here.
Someone said keto is no carbs, very low carbs.
It's no sugar too, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I thought it was no sugar. So here you got 3 millimeter and 5 millimeter. So it should be easy to flip them. I have learned, because you guys keep telling me that a lot of you take your jewels out and flip them even before the start of class, which is very cute.
Sugar is part of no carb.
Yeah. See Dr. Ian Smith. Okay, so you got 5 millimeter. Chrissy would like Ian Smith. Just kidding, Chrissy. It's a joke. I know you're laughing your butt off. Okay, so you have 3 middle ones, 5 millimeter and 3 millimeter. Those middle ones, now everyone look up. Everyone look up on my card. I could have went crazy and put big ones in the center of all of these, but I didn't. I just did them in the 3 centers, so my 3 big ones in 3 centers, and then I just put 5 millimeters in the centers and the top and the bottom. Yes, these are more money, so I figured, not because of you, but just in general, you don't have to slap on those more expensive jewels in the center of all those cards. The 3 right in the middle are fine. The one sort of looked goofy to me. It looked like I was kind of being a little cheap. That's why we gave you 3 instead. So 3 right in the middle. What are you making the noise for?
Sandy said, if I tried any diet without sugar, someone would die, and it probably wouldn't be me.
Does anyone care that I'm doing these jewels? Oh.
Susan said, don't wish too hard. I wanted to lose. Got oral cancer, surgery,
Ooh.
radiation, lost 50, but because of radiation cannot eat meat, my favorite. Now I'm down from 170 to 109. Wow.
Well, I wanted to lose weight the right way. I mean, not that that was the wrong way, but...
Literally, LOL, he's pretty hot. Don't tell my hubby.
Is that what Christy said?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Alice says, I flipped mine early once and then scattered them. Not doing that again.
It's funny. Whoops. I think my hair keeps bumping into that.
Into what? Oh, the phone?
Yeah, you know what I did? Whoops. Before I laid these middle ones down, I actually took that silver paper, sparkle paper, and I hole punched in there and laid that down and laid this on top. Let me show you the look. I'm not doing this on this card. But let me show you. So, this is the card that I'm working on right now. Those jewels I put right in the center. But if you didn't want to see those whole opening spaces, I took some of my mirror sparkle paper and I just hole punched it, laid that down, and then those jewels on top of it. So you could do one of either way. Either way looks fine.
Someone just asked that. Did you put some sparkle paper behind the 5 mm in the
I
top
did.
and the bottom row?
I did.
So you can see that on the picture? Someone could see that? How
Sure.
else would they know that?
You could see it.
Yeah, but they would only see it on the picture. It would be...
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're smart, Justini. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, you can do that. For sure. But I'm just laying them down just like this. That's fine too. Okay,
I
so...
wouldn't be able to tell.
No, well you can a little bit, look. See how that's more full there? And that's less full?
I guess. Still looks good.
Yeah, it does. But if you have that sparkle paper there, go ahead and yeah, do that. Okay, so now these big ones, just like the other one, the big ones we're going to finish up. The big ones by putting 4 in a corner. So every single one gets 4 of these. Yeah, but if you have some silver sparkle paper just with the hole punch, that's all I did on that original card. I should turn my card around when I do that.
Is the top layer only popped in the middle row? Yes.
Yes, it is. The top and the bottom layers are exactly flat and popped up the same exact way. It is in the top, it is in the bottom.
Would you please show your glue bottle?
Again, it had to be consistent. Let's gloss the accents with the black tip. Whoops.
Is the metal piece supposed to be in the bottle?
Yes. You're supposed to have... Now, hold on. Whoever asked that question, that's a loaded question. Hold on. It's supposed to be 2 places, and it seems like you may have pushed yours in. You have a metal piece here, and you have a metal piece here. This metal piece goes into that hole right there. So there's 2 metal pieces just like that. That's what keeps it from unclogging. So you have a metal piece there and there.
Sherry Watkins says, my son just walked by and saw the card. He said, ooh, fancy.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. How old is he, Sherry?
27.
Very nice. So for those of you who have, like, I wouldn't put any more crystals on this card, but for those of you who have sparkle dots, flat sparkle dots, you could decorate this card more with the sparkle dots. I mean, you could go really crazy on this card. Or you could make another one and use the sparkle dots on it. Or you could do something like that with your challenge card.
So I'm walking out to come.
Mm-hmm. Tonight.
And Sean has his boss's car in the garage. And
Right.
The top is down.
Right.
I just look in and there's like 2 bottles of Mountain Dew on the seat, you know, like, so I, you know, he never wants something to leak, so I pick it up. He has the keys on the front seat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has the keys in the car.
Where was the car?
Well, it was in the garage, but still, like, would you leave someone else's keys in the car, like it's out of your car?
No, not somebody else's car.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, when I put him on the kitchen table, but I shut the garage when I left, and I'm just like, why would you leave him in the car? Well, late to the party, but I still made it for a little while.
Who's that?
Kathy Canoe. I always, that's a hard name to say. She said, what a pretty card.
You do much better than me with that. Okay, so now my 3mm. I have my 3mm kind of different. They're not going on that top square. They're going on the second from the square on all the corners. So not my top piece, but like here, like that green piece there. So it's one that's right below that top piece. So it's that smaller square, all 4 corners. And you could change that up if you want to. Again, I thought it looked much better there. I eyed those babies up all over the place.
It's Kuno. Kuno.
Mm-hmm.
No one gets it. Sorry. Kunao, I said. Kuno. N-A-U, you wouldn't think it's no, N-O. It's a hard one.
So where do you guys think you're going tomorrow?
Oh, I have no idea. You always ask. I don't know. I didn't talk to anybody. No clue.
I'll ask you tomorrow.
I'll know tomorrow.
Almost done. For those of you guys who stayed on all this time, good for you. Congratulations. I know a lot of you guys get tired and have to go to bed.
Scratch Bonnet, sub of this card.
Hi, Karen.
Karen Bell, remembered it.
Sure did. I like this card too. But honestly, when you first saw the picture, weren't you like, ooh, not so much? You know I would never do a bad card. Well, that's not true too. I guess I should say I would not do a bad card with you because I have done bad cards.
Good night, Noreen. Her dog wants to go to bed. Jennifer Armstrong finished so pretty.
Hi, Jen.
Misty says, oops, I'm going to a swim meet, a T-ball game, and just to keep exciting, maybe Walmart on a weekend.
Tomorrow?
On the weekend. I love the squares. Nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are beautiful, but it's nice to change it up from time to time.
Sure.
Love this card. It's only 10 p.m. here, so that helps. Code word is sequence. Damn.
Right.
Tape runner refill sale anytime soon?
Adhesive week, second week of August. So if you need one, buy one now.
Kathy, I'm retired, so I get to stay up late.
Nice. Done. Like it.
All done. Beautiful cards. Thanks again.
Okay, well, hold on. We're going to talk about our challenge card. Yeah, that is nice. I like it. Like it. Yeah, and it all just comes together so beautifully. Okay, so let's talk about your challenge card. This is my card. But I want to show you a couple things inside your challenge card. Okay, so inside your challenge card, you have these two pieces, and these two pieces are going to be your centers. And I don't care how you flip them, however you want to flip them, you can, totally up to you. But those are your centers. You got 9 of them. These are your flower bases. Okay, you've got 9 of those, obviously, too. So you can do that however you want. Now, these guys, you can do this. This is where I guess the challenge in your creativity is going to come in. You can use any side that you want. You could use that side. You could flip them over, use the other side. I don't care. But you're going to cut them into 3s. So we gave you strips. It was easier to give you strips than to go ahead and just cut those all again. So if you just simply cut those in half, you're going to have actually 10 pieces, and you only need 9 that you're going to be able to choose from, okay? So if you don't want to cut them in half and you think you want to do something creative and like lay one like this and maybe lay one like that, maybe put one in the middle like that, you know, I don't care. It's your challenge card. You can lay that out however you want to. So really your background could be different. You don't have to cut those. You can't cut those. But everyone's flowers are going to be relatively the same. Now, you may want to, instead of putting the flowers in the squares, you may want to put the flowers like in the corners where all the squares meet. You can do that. Instead of doing these lines like I did, and here, let me kind of show you. Well, here, just let me do this. So if I bump this up, let's just say, and I know these colors don't look good together, but let's just say, and I'm only doing this just for the sake of a demo, okay? So let's say these two colors line up like that. That's your seam right there. I just simply, with that stitch, just took my pen and did this with my seam. Okay, if you don't like that, you can draw lines, you can draw dots, you can draw a line like that. You could put a piece of silver mirror card paper there. You could put a piece of those skinny lines that we're now selling. Oh, and I just saw some strips, some lines that we're selling. So you don't necessarily have to do those lines. And you don't necessarily have to do those squares either. So make that background however you want to make that background. But the flowers, there's not much you're going to be able to do with the flowers. So the background's going to be your challenge, okay? If you don't want to use all 9 flowers and you only end up using 5, that's fine too. But really do whatever you want to do with that challenge card. It's totally up to you. Okay? Does that make sense? You have enough to make exactly like this, but you can make it however you want that. So we're going to stay here for a couple minutes. To see if you guys have any questions with that. Frozen? I don't think we're frozen. No, we're not frozen. No. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. We'll stay here for a little bit longer. And then in a week, we'll ask you to see your challenge card.
Sherry.
So don't put your challenge cards up until we ask to see them in about a week. Okay? See you tomorrow, Sherry. Or no, it's Cherie, isn't it?
Cherie.
Cherie.
I don't know what I have to say.
Okay, so I think they got it.
I missed the very last part about the skinny lines.
Aren't the E squares smaller?
Aren't the squares smaller?
Oh, you're right. They are smaller. They are smaller. They are smaller. You're still going to have to cut them even. You're right. They are smaller. Huh? I didn't cut that paper right for you. Yeah, you're going to have to cut those even smaller. Good catch. I didn't cut that paper right. You are going to have to cut these smaller. You're absolutely right. So there you go. That's another part of your challenge. Yeah, sorry. You're right. You still have enough paper. You're just going to have to cut them smaller. And actually, now that you have to cut them smaller, will you have more paper? Yeah, you guys will have more paper now to choose from. That's actually brilliant. Whoever said that, that was good. Yeah, you're gonna, since you had to cut those smaller, these are gonna have to be 2" by 2" squares. That's what those backgrounds are, 2 by 2 squares, since it's just 6 by 6 card. So you're gonna have now more background paper to choose from. So maybe you wanna, you know, lay them out like same color, same color, same color, same color. Same color on X. Totally up to you, same colors in the corners. So yeah, you can. Or you could keep them straight like that too. Make them, you know, 3 by 3s like the first card we did. The 3 by 3s and have 4 of them on there. So yeah, so totally up to you. The background's gonna be totally up to you. Like I said, you can't do the flowers, but the background's totally up to you. But good catch, you're right. No, you really gave us a challenge. It's not that hard. Okay, what else? We'll stay here for about 30 more seconds. I do like this card.
Yep, see you at Oak tomorrow.
Okay, so we'll start to sign off. But if anybody else has a question, let us know, because we'll say goodbye for 25 more seconds here. Oh, everybody has to wish Elaine a happy birthday. I don't want to say how old she's going to be.
Today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, Elaine.
Yes, everybody wish Elaine a happy birthday. Happy birthday. We all should sing, but then it'll just be you and I singing.
Yeah.
I know, that's not bad. That would be bad.
That would not be
Oh, look,
good.
they're giving her hearts. That's awesome. Those hearts are for you. Happy birthday, my dear. Okay, so yeah, so Fanster Friday was fantastic. I love the name. And Oak is what time tomorrow? 2:15?
2:15 Eastern Standard Time.
Perfect. So we'll see you at
3:30.
2:15. And for those of you who are not going to be at Oak next Friday, we will do the Make Along with Jennifer, where I'm going to, use my same 4-sided and do a different season.
With Andy Ando.
Oh, crap. That's next Friday is when you're not going to be here?
Yep.
Oh, we'll have to see who could come instead.
Andy's good at it.
You know what? Andy may be here next Friday, guys. Justine she has a good reason not to be here. She has to go to a church service in honor of her dad. So you know what? I think Andy Ando will be here next Friday. I think I could just call that.
He likes to do it.
Yeah, I think Andy will be here next Friday. Oh my God, that's going to be a mess.
He's talking sports. I don't know
funny.
sports on that he probably watches now. But.
Hilarious.
Woohoo! See, they're all getting excited.
Oh my God. One person said, ooh, ooh, ooh. Tammy, thanks for talking for everybody. Oh my God. She's off for the next 8
getting
weeks.
hearts. See? Andy's
Oh my
getting
God.
hearts. No sense.
Why is Kim? Oh, she's a school teacher. Kim, come on up. You and Misty jump on a plane. You guys could sit right here, left and right of me. You guys make that happen. I'll have cameras here.
Yay, Andy. See?
Oh
It's
my
getting all the
God.
love. Love Andy.
Oh, jeez. Okay, guys, we will see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you next Friday. Make sure you watch, because we may pop on sometime this week, but don't hold me to it, so I'm not going to say anything. Oh, my God. I'm not tired. I just yawned twice. So with that said, everybody, have a very, very good night. Have a good weekend. Most of you will see you tomorrow.
Yep. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Blackberry Andy. It's always fun with